Yo. Yo, guys, what's up? Yo. Starts off with a low yo. The low yo? Yeah, I mean, that works. Yo, what's up? Yo. I think we're good to go. I think it's a beautiful day in the weekend, believe it or not. Holy shit, we made it to the end of the week. I can't believe it. Sometimes possible. Sometimes alive till the end of the week. I'll take it. I will take it. Being alive is good. Freedom on the weekend? Incredible, actually. Yeah, it's just like 5 days. All week. Just get to these 2 days. 2 days where we're not working. Oh, I live for the weekend, man. And it's going to be a good day. I need tea. I need tea. You need dog. We can trade, okay? Somebody send me tea, and I'll give you a dog cam. Look, it's cute. He's cute. He's adorable. Are you cute? See, he knows he's cute. There's no disguise here. That's a cute dog. You're like, you're a good boy. No. You get M's tail in the back. You can see she's trying to claim the window even though Lee took it already. Naturally, they'll share. Yo, what's good? Yo, Bofer? Yo, what's up? Yo. Many yos today. Aw, shit. My camera's kind of fucked. You know what, let's just like, instead of doing the normal camera, we can just like point it at the ceiling. Yo, what's up, people? How's it going out there? How's life? Disorienting cam? What's going on? Fuck it. Ceiling cam. It's weird the difference between the light level if you can actually see a non-blue panel. Because the way the camera works, with the whole, like, you know, you have think of it like green screen effects and how green doesn't appear on certain cameras when they're configured that way. You can do the same thing with blue. And that's what the color range is in the background. The walls are blue. The lighting level's low for it. If I pull everything down to that range, we basically just get darkness. But if I pull it up to the ceiling, the whole thing goes brighter again. Perfect. This is perfect right here. We'll just stay like this for today. Super disorienting Bofer cam. Who cares about this cam, right? It's the dogs that matter. And the dogs, they're being cute and shit. Happy weekend, Bofer. Yo, happy weekend, serial sleeper hunt. Was good. I said my keyboard claimed the first, naturally. Nobody else was here before. Good nab, dude. Yo, Sir Homer, what's up? TK Dubs, thank you so much for the 10 months. The resub. Appreciate the love, dude. Yo, from Romania, sup, Bofer? Sup, Chakila? Sup. I think we're good to go. I think we're ready to play. My god, I love this meta. Better enjoy it while it lasts, because, like, the only reason we love this meta is because it's new and exciting and different, and we get to do fun, different things and not the same thing on stream over and over again. Turns out that saturates every meta. Might as well enjoy it while it lasts. Yo, what's good? Qdorf, what's up, Airborne? What's up, Shad? Vic? Dusselchin? What's up, Gospodar? Chakila, TK Dub Cereal, Homer. I hit my keyboard. All that matters is who pushes the button first, true? You are the winner. Congratulations, you are the winner. Everybody else is a loser. We doing Arfus today? He got buffed, true. He did get buffed. One of these days, we will get a good game for Arfus. The game seems a lot like less responsive after the hammer patch, when they added this thing into the game. Like, a lot of the screen transitions are a lot slower. A little jumpier. Maybe it's tied to the patch. Maybe it's tied to the animation, the board, whatever it might be. But performance seems to have dropped a bit. I don't like it. But I want my tea, because that makes everything better. Tea makes everything better. don't like it, he said. Just get the top of Lee's head. He's all the way down at the bottom. But yeah, we gonna do some Arthas stuff? Fuck yeah. Give me a nice undead beast lobby with Arthas in. We can pull off some shenanigans. Still have only been offered Arthas twice. Both of the times were practically unplayable lobbies. One of them we did play him in with only mechs as a viable death rattle tribe, no reborns. And we did what we could with it. We got a reborn off of a Mecha Jiraxis, and we reborn with our hero power. Did decent stuff. Reborn Leroy carried us quite a ways. And then the other time was it quite literally the you cannot play Arthas lobby where there were 0 reborns in the lobby. I just got a box of Thai tea bags. 10 out of 10 would recommend if you like black tea. Fuck yeah, dude. Don't feel pressured to do so, but as always, if there's something you want to recommend, feel free to drop it in Discord. If you don't, it's cool too. I'll just Google it. I'll just Google it, man. Bigglesworth? My god, Cat is so good. I mean, Omu. That's a very slow buddy now. I'm curious. I haven't played Cat since the nerf. Cat was really good for a short period of time. So was Finley, but they both got the same nerf, and Omu. Basically, they all got the nerf treatment. They moved all their buddies up a tavern tier, which makes them one turn later getting them. It's really, really impactful for Bigglesworth. Because Bigglesworth has a snowball buddy. The reason why ETC was busted last patch. Getting Bigglesworth buddy early. OP. Beast Demon Dragon Elemental Undead. We could probably get away with double Micro Mummy. I don't think we're doing Tipper into something. I mean, it's not really that bad of an argument. You could do Tipper Micro Mummy next turn. Especially if you found a second Tipper. We'll see. Will the reward event be on until Monday? You mean like the drops that are enabled right now? It is just for the day, I believe. Can you hover buddy? Sure. Exclamation point buddy gives you all the information for it, by the way. In case you ever want it in the future. Anybody that knows the Wall-E commands can always feel free to answer these kind of things. That is the card text for it, though. Won't be on much today. Rip, dude. 3 standard card packs. No longer available to you. Rip, rip. What is it? Exclamation point buddy? And I don't know, cat? Does cat work? There you go. I was going to say, this is going to make me type out Mr. Bigglesworth. Unfortunately, it pulls the buddy command from Nightbot along with the Wall-E command, because it is the buddy command. But if you ever type in, like, exclamation point buddy and then the name of the hero, you can get the information for the buddy in chat. Don't get me wrong, you can also just ask. It doesn't really matter. But oftentimes I won't see messages like that, or, you know, we're busy or whatever. You can always get that information by just typing it in the chat. Nah. These are trash. At least we get our buddy next turn, so long as we win this round. And if we lose this round, we probably still get our buddy next turn. So what's the safest way to get the buddy this turn? He went 2-on-2, he has 1 dragon. He's going to have 2 minions on the board, almost always, unless he gets an economy minion. Like a patient scout in the first tavern. Icky Imp with the Reborns. We could also just put the Rodhide Knoll down. This guy is oftentimes a 1/4 because we attack with this first. We need to get like 3 damage in, and at this point in the game, that's not very likely. Could be better than the Icky Imp, but I don't really view myself as losing this round with the Tavern Tipper Micro Mummy from the beginning. Even though it's Lich King, it's kind of a shitty matchup. Lee is not a valid, oh my god, not a valid hero. Try use it again with Wag Toggle. Apparently it wants you to play Wag Toggle. Try again, just use a different hero completely. Why didn't you try that from the beginning? Why didn't you choose Wag Toggle again from the beginning? Because nobody wants to know about Wag Toggle. It's garbage. Alright, the rush down of the buddy is complete. Well done, team. Yeah, we're going to take that. And then next turn, we start pushing the level up button. Bigglesworth Buddy. ASAP. So it's basically printing out another extra 1-star on this turn. So your argument should be between, do you want to spend 6 gold on a 5/4 plus a delayed 1-turn minion from your opponent's board, or the lowest person's board? Or would you rather double buy here, then hero power next turn for 3, assuming that you can win? And if you view yourself as winning this round, then you could double buy and then get it for 3 gold, but it stops you from double leveling next turn. If you do find an economy minion, that's probably going to be our line. And really, the discount for next turn just gets applied to this, right? To the time period of getting our triple. So, like, forcing this thing down is just better in this scenario, unless it was a really, really good shop. I see. His board is our board, just a turn later. On the other hand, we did hit the nuts on the opener. Let's go. Let's go. Good tie. It doesn't recognize Panda? What you got, ETC? So it could make a pretty good argument for just Tavern Tipper, Emissary, Chroma Wing, sit still. Then double level and we'll float 1 gold next turn to get the Tipper buff again. And then we go up, sell, buy. Alternatively, we just choose to double level here. We lose the round. He went normal curve. I kind of like the idea of hurting him so that I could potentially get the buddy from his board. Strategic cat damage. We want to bring him low so we can steal from him. Having Band Manager lowest health is the play. Yep, so look at that. We're on the same wavelength. That's an unfortunate occurrence for you. Thinking like me, that's a problem. Yo, dude. Hey. Yo, dude. Kazuki Odin. There you go. That was my best bet. My best attempt there. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Bring him low. Put him at the bottom. I want to steal your things. Aw, Alex is even lower. Boo. Leveling up. All right. So we're not weak. We're cat. We're at 41 health. Number 1, you have a buddy that snowballs the game. Number 2, you have a hero power that can win the game if you get into a top 4 scenario. So, like, combination of the 2, pretty decent place to be in a game. It's just not really meta. Cat doesn't feel like you play the meta. Cat feels like you play counter meta. You just choose to do what is strong in the beginning of the game. Neglect or ignore the primary win condition of the meta because you really can't play toward it. And just hope that nobody else really hits and you can snowball off of other people dying. Respect the panda. So what is it? Exclamation point buddy. All right, first of all. Let's get rid of the buddy command because there's really no reason to have that anymore. That way it doesn't convolute the buddy command for Wally. Buddy command gone in terms of Nightbot. Now, exclamation point buddy master maybe? See, you did the full one. Master win. That does work. Nice. I'm just curious if, like, a shorter one would work. It's probably going to take master as an option or as a parameter. Okay, well, there's a cooldown on wall 8. We'll try again in a second. Let's just spam. Master. I hate this game. Alright, I'm a terrible chatter. That's what I've learned. All I do is spam my own chat. Doesn't even know basic chat etiquette. Oh, there you go. See, someone else does it, and it works. But me? No, I wouldn't take that command. First try. Yeah, it must be like a 15-second cooldown. Sure. For anybody else. Or it doesn't register repeat commands from the same person, or whatever it is. All I know is it's dumb and I hate it. Alright. I want to go up one. Which means we probably put Sinestra on the board. We probably float for Tavern Tipper still? Or not? I don't know if we float for Tavern Tipper. Like, we could play Skyfin level to get the extra 1 attack on the Chroma Wing, sell it, then play Sinestra, and then have the tip. I don't even think that's worthwhile. Really hate buying this board. I think Selfless Hero is always fine for the future. They need to nerf Scabs more. I haven't really seen Scabs much since the patch. Could be. Hard to tell when you haven't seen it, though. Maybe they do. We finally got ETC low, so we stole the Sinestra, buddy. Might be a pretty good case for taking a 6-star this game. Especially if we win this round, because he went to 4 with us. Now, to be fair, he went to 4 last turn, so he could be pretty strong this turn. Not my favorite matchup. Buddy Cat, dude. Anybody see Nicolina's Rave? The Buddy Cat. That was a good time. Scabs getting turn 4 Buddy also is still good. Yeah, turns out it is. But it doesn't make it, like, OP. It's good. It can snowball, but its average has got to be a lot lower. It was an outlier, but it's outlier because its average was like ridiculous. If it's been brought down significantly, then tolerable. No, we needed that attack. Go left. That's not left. At least we kill this, so we get one of them off the board. Just a bit outside. Hello, Mr. Strimmer, we're 4 golden callies. Tomorrow's YouTube video. Unironically, 4 callies in a turn. No lies, no bait, no jebaited this week. Actually, tomorrow's YouTube video. We just did that. It was OP. Where? Tomorrow. Where? 4 tokies, 4 golden, or 4 callies, 4 golden callies. In one turn. 12 callies. If I saw 4 golden callies yesterday, was it you? It's a pretty common occurrence. Happens all the time right now. It's probably not just me. It's possible it was more than one person. I'd say unlikely, but possible. I don't hate Razul. I don't hate Abomination either. It was turn 10. There was a good game that was turn 10 transition with Zephyrus on YouTube. But that wasn't 4 golden callies. Yesterday's was a test game. We stole, like, the world and then generated all the callies. Just going to take this for the cycle potential. I'm not going to keep it on the board, so I don't really worry too much about this. You don't really want to eat this board. This board's not that much better. We'd sell 2. Or sell 3, you know, through to take the Sindore. Not really that concerned about it. I just want to stay above the tempo of the lobby. Razul will help there. Just to, you know, not hemorrhage his Bigglesworth. We weren't really playing to our own outs right now. Let him go first. That's not him going first. We're trying to just stay healthy until the point that we can beat down our enemies. Gross. Our buddy has taunt. Our Sinestra has taunt. It keeps losing us rounds. Could have played Selfless. Could have played for a little more tempo. Didn't really read him as that strong. Razor Gore. Okay. Got a lot of cards. Pass. Okay. I know it's a risk, but I want it on the board. These really aren't cards. Can we get online in time? Morning, Bofer. What's the drop? You can click on the button and show details, and it shows you what the drop is. It's right there. The information's right in front of you. It's just standard packs. It's right there. Packs, yeah. Nobody wants packs. Packs, Madge. Arthas? There's a reborn minion on this board. There's one. You got leapers. This one. Not that one. That one was bad. That one was trash, actually. Don't do that one. All right, all right, all right. Slowly reducing the minion count on the board. Slowly. 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 Monk X. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I mean, like, we don't win, but I mean, like, at least we didn't take damage. Staying healthy as cat. Kind of doing the job. Mummy and Jug open up as potential triples or potential pairs. Nah, pass. I mean, this is okay. We should probably take that. Okay, one's good. Any 1-stars? We have one 1-star to try to play this. It was undead, remember, for this buff, but does that really matter? I don't think I ever keep this on the board. So picking this up doesn't really matter too much. Like, what? We're not keeping this on the board either. Like, we're further away from Razul now. What about Ghoul? Oh, yeah. Yo, Nadelpa! Thank you so much for the raid. Well, give me a second over here. We're trying to be alive. We like being alive in this video game. Not dead. That's the goal. Jug is literally a 4/4 buff. Are we just using that at this point in the game just to be as alive as possible? Yeah, probably. Ah, Bigglesworth stuff. Just be not dead. Yo, Nadalpa, thank you so much for the gross raid. The 144. Shout out real quick. Thank you so much for the love. Yo, people, popping in. What's good? How's life? That was a very good goal. That ghoul took out a Leroy, a Mantid shield, and popped 2 minions. Oh, pop 1 minion. Yeah, that one was pretty nice, actually. I'll take it. Whew. All right. Can I have your Mantid, please? Or your buddy? Oh, your buddy's kind of trash, isn't it? I don't even really know what's on it, though. All right, random bullshit. Arfis! All right, what can we do with Arfis? I have no reborns. Oh. I have no reborns. Sorry, Arfis. Sorry, buddy. This guy, I think, had Leroy buff on it. I didn't check. It is a triple potential. This is also, like, stats, though. We like stats. Copy minions battle cry or death rattle can be this guy, though. If we could just... It's going to be sketchy. Be so cool if we could make it golden. Of course, the thing that we cycle is the minion that dies, right? Uther Fellbat. Okay, well. We know what's happening here. Sleepers. Alright, let's just get this off the board. We're not going to play this. Oh, I love it. Yeah, these just aren't cards. Let's go eat the next board. Like, holy shit, these stats suck. These stats are terrible. The doubled effect of the Trickster on the lower health minion just isn't enough at this point in the game. Wow. We actually had to take in Leroy from that board to have a chance here. He didn't read us dying from 24 here. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Should have read that we're dead is the play here. Interesting. Definitely not what I read. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 5, 10, 15. Yeah. Fair enough, I suppose. Guess we'll just be dead. Can you explain Poisonous Devourer of Souls interaction? Doesn't exist in the game anymore. From like 2 months ago? Ouch. Guess we'll just take the L to start the day. Playing the game fair, as always, isn't really playing the game in buddy meta. Like we said, Bigglesworth is kind of playing counter meta. You just hope nobody else hits, and then you win the game by default. Unfortunately, somebody hit. And not only did they hit, we got them on their spike turn. And we took 24 damage on turn 10. Fair enough. Rip, rip, rip. Worldtron was a double golden leaper. That would have helped so much there in that scenario. Leapers! Or a Arfis! Alright, it's almost good here, right? We got Beast and Demon in play. We gotta do it because we want a meme. It doesn't matter that it's not great. Memes are important. Have you tried not fighting him on the spike turn? Yeah, that's usually good advice. That's usually the advice that you try to follow. Just only fight weak opponents. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, just only fight the weak opponents. Don't fight the big ones. Don't fight the strong ones. That would be too good. Arfis Leapers, I believe. You're a believer? And you've gotten this far in Hearthstone? Damn, dude. You must be the chosen one. Working on my matchup RNG? Yeah, Rocky training montage incoming. Are you excited for D4 are you excited to answer D4 questions 20 times today? Sure, go for it. What D4 questions you guys have? I got the answer locked and loaded for you guys. This one's easy. Ready? Line them up. Let's go. All the D4 questions you possibly could ask. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. You started it. I'm gonna need some contribution from the audience here. Do you enjoy Barb? Don't know. Didn't play. Do you think it would be better in Diablo 5? Don't know. Didn't play. Never played Diablo. Does it have PvP? Don't know. Didn't play. Is it pay to win? Don't know. Didn't play. Why is the game already boarding when it isn't even out yet? Don't know. Didn't play. Do you like the sound? Don't know. Didn't play. I got this, guys. I didn't play. Is the answer I don't know? Don't know. Didn't play. I got this one. Don't worry. Prime level insight right there. Did you play? Don't know. Didn't play. But really, though, I'm excited to play Diablo 4. I'm excited to play Diablo 4, though. Beta isn't playing Diablo 4. Beta is playing the opening levels. It's like leveling in Duratar for a fucking orc in World of Warcraft. Yeah, cool. We can kill mobs and use the 3 buttons that we were given. Yay! The ambiance is cool. The sound is good. The overall I'm excited about it. That's it. That's as much as we need to go into that one. Because the rest of it is all stuff you're not going to get the answer from the beta. We're going to have to wait and see. I like Skyfin. But I like Sewer Rat even more. Also, don't know, didn't play. Guys, I think he didn't play. True. Chat, can you answer my question? Yes. But I'm also part of chat. I'm also the streamer. But I can still be in the chat. Not playing the demo is like not watching a trailer for a movie you watch anyway. See, I did play last weekend. I played all 3 classes. Up to like the 20s. I didn't get them all 25. I got my little wolf. And then this weekend came out and the 2 new classes are coming. And Druid is like the one I want to play the most. But I know what the game is. I know what the beta is. And there's really no reason for me to spend more time going through another 3 hours or whatever to level up the character so that I can go, what? Hit the world boss? You said you didn't play this weekend. Didn't play this weekend. Hotbots! Hotbots for days! Alright. Alright. I'm going full Matthew McConaughey over here. Alright. Hotbots for days. YouTube. That's a patch review. I'm not sure why that's still the YouTube, but you know, I don't really update those commands. That's cool. Have you ridiculous arguments they have needed timeouts recently, not volunteering? Have we had any ridiculous arguments that needed timeouts? Can't think of one. Actually unbanned 2 people recently. More people have been unbanned than banned recently. Like, I think there are a total of like 30 people on my ban list for like 2 years of streaming. And 2 people ban appealed in the last month, and I look back at the logs and went, you know what, whatever. Just try again. Just be less of a pain. One of them was timed out or was banned because of what they said in a different person's chat. I remember what they said. And I do believe in giving people the ability to redeem themselves. It was kind of a shitty thing to say to another person. And I was a little hesitant to unban them. The other person was like, just like a consistently negative person. And the whole like banning someone for being consistently negative is like, hey, dude, just like knock it off 45 times. And they still keep doing the same thing. Hey, knock it off. Hey, stop. You can't fix people though. You don't try to change people, right? Did you let all the flat earthers back in? I haven't banned anybody for a bad take on that kind of shit. being easily deceived isn't a bannable offense. The only people that get banned are people that attack other people in chat and those that cause a negative experience for everyone else around them. Like consistently arguing with people nonstop or being like super, super negative. The downer vibe people. Well, aren't exactly a lot of minions we can take here. Don't know, didn't play, dude. I think this is the play. I think the play is take a 5 and Arthas next turn. We can play Arthas after the 5. So like if we do get Mama Bear, we can buff up this really cool tribal Arthas. In case you guys didn't know, Arthas has no tribe on this interface and then is Beast Undead once you actually get him. It's a hidden tribe. Not sure why they decided not to put the tribe on the card here on the buddy button. Is don't know didn't play considered being constantly negative? Oh shit, I gotta ban myself. It's not like that kind of stuff is out of the blue. Just completely out of nowhere. Fuck that guy. It's more of like, hey man, knock it off. Hey man, knock it off. Hey man, knock it off. He's not gonna knock it off. Alright, Cyborg Drake. Fine. Meckrel's kind of cute too. Whee! I guess we'll just have Divine Shields for now. We can still level. We're going to try to go to 5. We're going to try to go, like, get Stompy Boy. Maybe Mech Exodia. Those kind of pivots from this position. But for now, 1 turn at least, we have to fill out our board. Yo, Mega Mindus! Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, dude. Appreciate the love. The first time sub. Very kind. Don't know, didn't play. Don't know, didn't play. Arthas. Arfarus. Still, once again, we haven't gotten a single Arthas game with Arthas being in an undead game. Why can't we just get the undead line? See, look, he's tribal now. Tribal here, not tribal there. Tribal here. Corporate would like you to spot the difference between these two images. No tribe. 2 tribes. 1 puppy. 2 puppies. Ew. Double bird buddy. Ew. Guess we'll take 15 mid-game. Gross, dude. Can't you just let me have the not dead? I like the not dead. Absolutely gross. Yo, PH Diva. Thank you so much for the 11 months. And then drawing all of the people in from the Reddit, apparently. Oh god, it's weekend chat plus Reddit chat. Let's go! Nothing can go wrong. Thank you for always giving a good mood. Fuck yeah, man. Thank you for the same. Alright. Could use another taunt. Thing's cute. We're either leveling and doing nothing next turn. We're playing 6 minions, which is just shit. Or we're just gonna be Madge. Reddit chat, exactly. Weekend Reddit chat. That's always interesting. We make the joke a lot about weekend chat. Because the dynamic shifts in Twitch chats on the weekend very, very heavily. It's just a different audience, right? And I think it comes down to there are certain people that can't watch during the week. It's, you know, work hours or whatever it might be. And it's not that, like, the people are doing anything wrong, but rather haven't acclimated as much to the dynamic of the stream because they're just not around as much. And when you jump from like this stream to RDU stream or JJ stream or whatever, it's just a completely different ambiance. It's a completely different conversation style. Everything is different. Why? Why can't you just let the pup bot do things, bro? Doesn't make it better or worse. I mean, if anything, it's just worse because, you know, like they like great streamers and shit. But it does make for a different dynamic, which is interesting to see. Naturally. Yep. Stop. Stop it with your fucking tie, bro. What were those hits? Leave me be. I just want to play the game. I like the level. We just can't really do it in this one. Sorry, Mr. Kong. You gotta do your thing. I gotta do mine. These are trash. Okay. I'd like the level. Proceeds to just roll repeatedly and find nothing at all. Good. Good. My favorites. My favorite minions. Alright, well. At least we get these guys to reborn now so they can get their attacks off before the cyborg Drake dies. Well, we ain't that a feels bad man in hindsight situation. Like we just can't level is the problem. We don't get anything in a timely manner and we just die in this game. What we need to be able to do is either find a triple into a 6, or we just continue to play toward cards like this and taunt and then just go wide on small damage Cyborg Drake. Take our 4th and go next game. We're going to have to outlast somebody and get a ghost, really. Yeah, bro, chill. Yeah, that comment's a little yikes, man. Just because you don't like the music doesn't make it bad. Music's different all around the world. That's yikes. Come on back. Give us the stats. Gross. Rat Pack gonna finish us off. Alright, well, I'm gonna need disappointment this game, this round. Yeah, it's just my opinion. Okay, dude. Just like, I guess, yikes. I guess yikes is gonna be the take. You're gonna have to learn to chill, or else you're just not gonna fit in around here. I think yikes is gonna be the take. It's just my opinion, he says, being racist. I'm allowed to do this. Bro. Oh, shit. It's just my opinion, man. Just my opinion. Alright, we can bring back Selfless Hero. Reborn it. Yikes. I don't see it that way, Buffer. Okay. Guess we're just not going to see eye to eye. That is a risk of the situation. Certainly a risk there. Well, we got our shot. The shot is the triple into the 6 here. Next turn. We got to live to get to that point. We got to outlast somebody and get a ghost, like we said. Over here, you like to triple pup bots, apparently. I see we didn't find anything this game. Arthas doesn't offer you enough tempo in the mid-game to be a good tempo here, even with Lich King. Leveling to 5 doesn't offer you an out. And unfortunately, we just got a pretty good mid-game board there that we couldn't really deal with. He stayed down, made big minion. Kind of hard counters our board. It's just rock versus paper. And now we're looking at Bird Buddy yet again, who 15'd us mid-game. Not thrilled with the matchup RNG this game. There's only a 9% chance to die. Guess that's something. That's not the Hydra. It's not the Hydra at all. I see. Naturally, that was the Hydra. That was the Hydra yet again. Well done. Rip, dude. Rip, rip, rip. Guess we'll take 14. At least we didn't hit the 9%er. Still nobody died. All right. Are out. I don't think we get to play this game. Jesus. No, we don't get to play this game. All right. I guess we just get we get to be dead is the read. Bob. No Uther for Arthas. It's just worse than 2 Divine Shields, right? Against the Illidan. Reborn Nadina. So it can potentially give back 1 shield? I think I'll pass. Considering the pup bot comes back with the shield already on it. Upside is can give 1 shield. This is guaranteed to give 1 shield. It is a 7 attack body. I mean, this is better than that. Guess we go next and hope for a better Arthas next time. Arthas isn't good, guys. Arthas is just meme. Arthas is good if you can get the right lobby for it. Unfortunately, what we got this game was we played Rock and every person we fought played Paper. We dealt with just Illidan on cooldown, which is a major problem as it is. This is a Death Rattle based board and this is a Death Rattle based board, right? The Bird Buddy 15'd us mid game. This guy 10'd us with the Rat Pack board and then went back into the Bird Buddy and then Illidan again. We've just gotten these guys over and over again. If we play big stat boards, we beat all of them, right? Like our board is built to beat big stats in the mid game, and we got only Death Rattle boards. Lich King OP with Undead. It's really not. That's why it's a tier 4 hero. His average is trash, but he's fun. He not OP. He's better with Undead, don't get me wrong. That was the worst opening hit. Pass. I'd like to not be dead if possible. Can we make that happen? No? Okay. You better do work. You did do work. Good job. Good work. Woo! Almost dead. Ah. Now somebody dies. God damn it. How is it turn 11 and nobody's dead? Boombox. It's the play. Nobody's dead turn 11. That alone is an anomaly. There's your Fell Stomper. Just beast boards everywhere, though. Like, we can't deal with this board state. Our hero power's trash in this lobby. It's going to have to be Reborn Boombox, right? And we're not even really going to be able to play any of these cards. Unless we think that Zap is the answer to our problem here. Fell Stomper Blanchy isn't even good. Like, it's good against big stats. Once again, our entire board is good against boards that are like, 40-40s. Our board is trash against this board, this board, this board, because they're all little minions repeatedly attacking into our low health, big attack minions. Zap's the answer? Yeah, Zap may be our only out. It's not like it's really good, though, because against Wag Toggle, which is amusing, having that conversation. Wag Toggle counters us. Yeah, kinda. Wish I could taunt the boombox. That would be the play. Potentially 2 shields here versus 1 shield, but it's a taunt shield. I could try to play this. You must let the Queen Wag Toggle win. Okay. Fair. think we kind of have to do it like this. Even get the opportunity to get shields. Because he's going to attack. We're going to attack 4 times with this, and then potentially this before. You would have to hit like this twice before this to get the reshield on the original body. We can get the reshield on this after it attacks, after it dies. Or this, if like they live. This thing's just so hard to use here. That's why we debated it before even. There's a reborn potential on that. There are multiple people it's good against. Also a lot that it's bad against. Same logic. Like, we're just built to beat boards that we're not facing. From the beginning, we kind of pulled toward this, and it was easy for everyone else to play toward Beast. That's not going to do. Every single board that we fought this game is just Death Rattle Beasts. Good for us! Alright. I mean, even if they snipe the Mama Bears, it doesn't matter. We can't do shit. We don't have enough health on the board to be able to beat these boards. They're just 100 zeros. Rock versus Paper. Paper wins. Congratulations. We got to turn 11 even with our bullshit. Unfortunately, couldn't get a ghost because nobody died by turn 11. That's nuts. Missed attack on the boombox. Yeah, you're right. Could have done that. Because it wasn't the last gold that we spent, right? Yeah, you're right. Oh well. I guess we'll just start off with some L's today. Yesterday, game is balanced. Today, Cali or bust. I mean, yesterday was sarcastic. Bob giveth, Bob taketh. Yeah, I mean, like, we're playing a meme comp there, trying to make Lich King work, and obviously it does not work. Hook Tusk me, dude. I mean, I don't even think Hook Tusk is good. I think Hook Tusk is, okay, let's say the word good. It's good. All you people out there that are touting Hook Tusk as like the best hero, I would agree if you're playing against weak lobbies. But at high MMR, Hook Tusk falls off significantly. Hook Tusk is good, but like tier 2 good, not busted hero good. The average is not going to reflect that at highest of MMRs, it's going to be really strong. It's going to do well when games are slow. And the worst part about that is that games are going to be fast. Don't get me wrong. Hook Tusk good. Hook Tusk good. Playable. Top 10 to top 25 range hero. But the pushback is that it's busted in some way. Like, it's good. Good. It's all of the comments like, Hook Tusk is the most busted hero ever. It's crazy strong. It needs nerf. It probably needs nerf because it beats up on low MMR lobbies. What's number 1? Mutinous by a landslide. Right now, Mutinous by a landslide is the strongest. But that shouldn't be surprising, right? They just nerfed all the outlier heroes and then they left Mutinous the same, and Mutinous was the highest MMR or highest win rate, high MMR hero in OG buddy meta. So this is like the same thing. We just went back to the speed that was closer to original buddy meta. Show us why. Yeah, we'll try. We got pretty lackluster tribes in this game, but it doesn't mean you can't play Mutinous. Like, Mutinous in a bad lobby is still a high tier 2 hero, like a top 10 hero. He's just busted in games that play toward cleave and mechs. Unfortunately, no beast, no mech. Tis what it is. Yeah, we're not going to have the uber busted Mutinous. We're just going to show that Mutinous is a good hero regardless of the tavern. Like, as bad as the tribes can be, still going to be strong. Still gonna be just fine. You have Dragon and Elemental, though. And? Why is Dragon Elemental good? Chroma Wing's an okay opening card. Thorn Captain's an okay opening card. With all due respect, it was not racist. All express an opinion in music on the various nations. An example of why is it forbidden to speak about it anyway? Peace. Peace, dude. Dragons and Elementals are not Hydra. True. Anyways, peace. Bro. If you can't see a problem with that statement, then reevaluate. There's Cleave and Divine Shield and Ellie's. Yeah, but it's just too late. Divine Shield isn't really the problem. It's the premium minions, and Cleave isn't Cleave. Like, Hydra and Wildfire are not the same card. Don't really care about health scaling too much. Shop wants you to have Elementals, yeah, but yeah. But yeah. He used it before all due respect, with all due respect. Yeah, I mean, bro, just like, it ain't hard to keep your mouth shut when it comes to this shit. It just isn't. What do you think about the only tier 6 buddy? Sylvanas? Sylvanas is okay. Sylvanas was just absurdly broken on Finley before. Now, not really the case. Do we want to just spike early on the ectoplasm? Or do we want to go up one more time and then spike? I like going up so I can push the button and buy something. Okay, we'll try to do it this way. I don't think we need to play Mug. We're always going to 3-star shop anyway. So what we really want to be able to do is play the buddy and spit all the stats into it. We can do that in 2 different ways. We can do that by consolidating the stats here, this turn. Then next turn, pushing the buddy button and spitting the stats into it, and then just like duping that immediately. Alternatively, we can do it over 2 turns by not playing minions next turn. I think that's the way we're going to do it. I think the hard part about the conversation with racism, a lot of the conversation, is that it doesn't have to be like something that is ridiculously racist for something to be racist. If it's something pertaining to a race, it is still race discussion, right? And when you're being overtly negative and using it as a reason to disrespect or cast dispersion on another person, just because it's like, okay, somewhat passing, doesn't make it a good comment to make, right? Just to reevaluate how you're saying these things. Or why you're even saying these things. It's a tough one. It doesn't make it right. Alright, well, we're going to need 3 minions, but we can do that next turn. Time to go. Let's go get our attack here. Let's go get our attack. This thing's nasty. This thing's okay. It's big stats. So we get this thing for 1. We have 7 gold next turn. We can buy, sell, buy. We could play Tunnel Blaster. A lot of things like, let's call a spade or root in racism. Yes, true. Very, very true. Even if there's no racism behind the meaning of it, it's good to work those things out of your vernacular. Indeed. Like, just improving yourself is generally a good practice. All right. The damage taken turn feels bad, man, but this was coming. No doubt about it. Honestly, best combat. That was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Time to play Mutinous. Question becomes, do we settle for what's on the board? Or do we just go find ourselves a premium minion? There just aren't that many premium minions. I think I'd like the bigger stats that exist here over being overly picky. We're just going to spit this and spread the stats amongst everything on the board. We're going to have like 3 30-30s next turn. Not sure what the conversation I walked into, but it seems like a perfect time to ask Bover, which BG hero or minion do you think is the best crossover on a basketball court? I think Nomi's out there doing people like Kimba and the Big East tourney. Okay, all right. Kimba, oh, a prime example of college dominance right there. I'm pretty sure that Nomi as well would be dominant at a collegiate level. Nomi's problem is that once he made it to the pros, he tends to get outpaced by the other compositions. But at a college level, a collegiate level, Nomi would be an absolute force. But you gotta try Necro, it's incredibly fun. I bet. So I've been a Wizard main since D1, and Necro might be my first. It's so fun. Nice. Nice. Glad to hear you're enjoying it. It's time, chat. My god, it's so weak. He's probably playing for that trip, right? That dub, that triple. That Big East tourney. Okay, Bofer, I saw the Cali clip. That's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts, dude. I like attack. I like attack a lot, actually. Whee! Splat. This is totally fair for turn 7. And I mean, like, is this gonna die? It's probably not gonna die, right? We can hide them. This is totally fair stats for turn 7. This is what we talk about whenever we see mutinous in the mid game. There are certain heroes in buddy meta that are... Don't you golden it? No, we just put 2 more on the board and we start spitting the big ones and trying to hit the other guys. Nah. No reason to do that yet. Do you ever consider taking Army here to try to milk the buddy more? Yeah, it's a debate. I think I like the fireworks better. I don't think that attack is overly important at this point. It's good. The extra attack from the form of the Necrolite makes the board a little bit stronger. Get the extra attack on the 3 things snapshotted, which is cool. But yeah, we talk about the game not being fair in the mid game all the time, right? Like, there's just the opportunity that you're offered in games is not the same. And if you get that turn 6 guff, you get that turn 7 mutinous. Like, that is an auto loss round. It's just a complete auto loss round because no board in any reasonable high roll on turn 7 is competing with 3 30-30s. You look at what an average turn 7 board looks like, and you look at what this board looks like, and you're like, okay, cool. I totally could have played around this. It's good to golden it, but usually you don't think we can get there. It's not good to golden it. It's worse to golden it in all forms. Goldening it is trash. You are better off duping the stats multiple times into each individual body and spitting than to golden it. Never, ever, 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 ever golden it. Never, ever, ever, ever golden it. That's the first rule. Just don't golden it. Why don't you golden it? Because you can't do what we just did. You only get one instance where you make it go one big stat line go into 5 minions, instead of getting the other one that can then dupe into the other one that can dupe into the other one. You start getting the multiplicative growth. Think of it like this. 1 minion times 5, or would you prefer 1 minion times 3 with the potential to times 3 again, with the potential to times 3 again? Like, even if you just hit it once, that's a times 9 multiplier. If you could bring all of the stats to this one, and then do it again to dupe it into that, and then all the stats into that, you could get 27 times multiplier. Obviously, that is not... This is like napkin math here. This isn't exactly how it works. but just in the vanilla form, like the zoomed out bird's eye view form. Are you settling with delaying your stats for a long time to take a guaranteed 5 times multiplier instead of multiple instances of 3 times? Even if you just get 2 good ones over the course of the game, you come out with double the stats. Isn't that like making it golden though? Isn't making it like that gold enough? Oh my god. Dad jokes. Ugh. Throw them out the window, guys. Get rid of them. Now, the real question becomes, do we greed for another one of these ground shaker? Like another consume to try to get it on the ectoplasm? Or do we go in next turn? Because we are way stable enough to be able to greed it again. But getting the power spike early means we pressure people out of the lobby. And if we don't have a late game board state, pressuring people is better. Look at this board, though. I say we risk a 50-50, right? I say we even risk the, just make it a 3 out of 4 or 2 out of 3. You got this. One of the 2 other ones. Nice. Second best hit. Now the question becomes, do we commit them to the board? Nah, right? Just one of them. We can put one of these guys down. Whichever one we want to guarantee the stats on next turn. Because we're going to spit this guy. We want it to hit the other ectoplasm. That way this thing doubles. We'll do the spit this guy, the bigger one. And then we'll spit this guy. And then we'll have 80-80 on whatever, 80-60, 70 on 3 minions. Strimmer's so lucky. So lucky. I mean, this is just muteness. Like, it's disgusting. You just do the same thing every time. We talked about it in Buddy Meta, OG Buddy Meta, like 6 months ago, and we talk about it now. It's the same method every game. Greed again. I mean, we could greed again. We got like a ghost somehow. We greed again. Truly greed line. Die to one manted. Be fun. I'm not dead yet. Not losing even. 31 health. He took 24. 22. Live by the meme, die by the meme. Full value. There's a ball. If we get gold in the ball, it's even better. Puffer Quill? Okay. Like Puffer Quill. Alright, we'll go for it, guys. So we're safe playing the ball. Unless we want to be strong next turn. I'm really not overly attached to the tricksters. I like making a couple 70-70 divine shields for the mid game, since people are shaping up to be murlocs. Okay, not going to do that then. gross. Kind of knew it was a possibility. I like how we win the round if we just lead the Cyclone. But he had a taunted Leroy for some reason in this game. Not really sure what that read was. Ball! Yeah, ball could be good, but not in this scenario. Another ball! And a Nomi! Continue to scale off the Nomi. New stats, then we can spit it on the ectoplasm and do it again. Boo. Alright. It may not be perfect, it may not be pretty. We got one trickster that we can put on the board. I don't view myself as strong enough to be able to hold the Puffer Quill off the board, though. So, I guess we're playing everything? Doesn't view himself as strong, he says. We want to diversify stats, right? We don't want this to all go onto this again. Now sell the Sellies so we spit on the Tricksters. Yeah, sell everything real quick so we spit on the Tricksters. I'd like to hold Puffer Quill off board. If I thought it was just like, it didn't matter. That way you don't spit on it. We could spit on these guys. And then we could have the Puffer Quill at the end. Are you overall happy with the changes to armor? I don't think I've really noticed the armor at all. To be honest. Honestly, to be honest. Yeah, I actually don't know what the changes to armor really were. Are you saying like the global change, the whole idea of health to armor type of system, going down to 30 health? I think it's unimpactful. I think it really doesn't matter at all outside of Battlemaster. It's a non-issue. If you're talking about the changes to armor in this patch, I don't remember what they were. Who got extra armor and such? I don't know, haven't played. Yeah, there's the go-to answer today. Don't know, haven't played. Game seem really feels the same with the change. Which change? The armor? The armor doesn't make a difference at all. Okay. 6 it is, right? As much as I like staying down, we really just need like mantids and shit at this point in the game. That's a big Puffer Quill. Puffer Quill get big. Really? Like, this is what we're talking about. We're saying all this shit in the middle of the game, like, Mutinous is the best hero in this meta. Like, you just kind of do some degree of this. Yeah, 30 health and armor values, it doesn't make a difference. Like, they didn't do anything. All it does is change the starting point for health versus armor. Like, arguing that a 40 health hero is different than a 30 health hero with 10 armor is nothing, right? It still orders people with respect to the armor total, the total health plus armor. It's just Battlemaster's change to 2 per health and then health threshold starting at 30. Puffer Quill is poison? Yeah, nice. It's dope. On the other hand, he has Murlocs as a Shudderwalk. If there's ever a time where poison could matter, it is about right now. I don't see the future really being like, oh my god, this needs poison. Only changes some heroes have less than 40 health. Yeah, there's a couple that are like 38 health. Impactful? Not really. Is it another tuning knob for the game? Sure. This is why we didn't commit into the Tricksters as our direction. Small loss. We need Mantid. We need shields. We can't really win off of big stats because 2 people are just full poison. The other boards we should be able to just destroy, but like they all pivoted Murlocs. Hence the reason we went to 6. I guess we'll just have to deal with the fact that everybody's full Murgles. It'd be nice if stats actually mattered this game. Too bad. I don't hate that. It's almost playable. It'd be nice if stats actually mattered this game. I see. We could try to spit stats in the shield. We could try to spit stats in the ball. We could try to play Nadino with it and whatnot, but these don't really do anything immediately. Spit stats in the cleave. Game! Where are the playable cards? Ghoul? God damn, dude. Imagine stats mattering. Matter most games. We're just not hitting. We just, we got kind of the counter. The zig to our zag. As sad as that is, that's just the reality of the situation we're in this game. We ain't gonna freak out about it. Not the end of the world. We just got to play to our outs. Manthid, Selfless Hero. Void Lord's a good card, don't get me wrong, but like, are we picking up a Void Lord when we have 7 gold left? If we had 2 gold left, then sure. Disgusting. But we don't really get to play the end game. We got to do exactly what we typically would do in a mutinous lobby. But unfortunately for our game, the thing that we would do, if we hit right, we lived, is hard countered by what was in the game. What the people all zigged to avoid our zag. And we'll get a 4th out of it. But like, we win a lot of lobbies with that line, right? Like, there's nothing to complain about there. You do the same thing. Luckily for our opponents, combination of Shutterwalk popping off with all of the tools for Poison Scam fed that straight to Tess. And the 2 of them were capable of playing toward it. We could have played for fewer stats. We could have tried to level more aggressively. But we kind of went for the meme line to make the biggest things. And we were kind of also countered by Taunted Leroy on a round and a few other sus plays. Everyone playing against you? Yeah, I mean, like, they're always playing for countering your board state. But that doesn't mean that what we do can change, right? High MMR obviously is going to have more counterplay. But it isn't just because Mutinous is in the game. It's because one person got Poison Scam early. Tess stole Poison Scam from the other one, and the other guy was incentivized to only play toward small scam at that point because they know they can't compete with us. And the other 2 people were fed Poison Scam immediately. So like, this doesn't happen in 90% of lobbies. Even when you have a Mutinous, it's only going to be 1 or 2 people that get to a state that they can actually do that. And we happened to get hard countered by a Taunted Leroy in the middle of the game and then proceeded to follow the train of we got Shutterwalk after, and then the Tess after they'd played the Shutterwalk to both have the pivot available to them. It is what it is, but that is a very, 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 very good line. Like, that's about as bad as a game can go for Mutinous. Oh no, we got a 4th. That's the worst it can be. RIP. What a balanced hero. Q to get into Hearthstone. Did they reallocate space to D4? It's just BattleNet's having issues. Most likely. Demon Elemental, Mech, Naga, and Pirate. Is this damage control from the beginning? I mean, Ticketus is fun, but Ticketus isn't good. Ticketus is good at winning games, but like, his average sucks. Daryl? Bleh. Bleh. Feels like picking Ticketus is a form of griefing. Yeah, kinda. He's pretty bad. The problem is, like, you just get pressured out of games, right? Your end game is amazing, but you just don't get to the end game. Games are too fast right now. All right, all right, all right, all right. We'll try to find our way there. Wonder if they nerfed Ticketus Buddy because of ETC not Ticketus? No. I think they nerfed Ticketus Buddy to fix Bran. Or to make it so Bran wasn't the be-all end-all of the meta like it was last time. Anybody else amused that mutant or the first day's worth of data had enhanced Meccano as the second best hero? Told you. Told you he's busted in his change. You can't make this buddy a tier 1 buddy. It is way too good. We played it 4 times and they've all been top 4s. 1 first, 2 seconds, and a 4th. He is far too strong in his current state. You cannot make buddies tier 1 buddies. Like, the timetable of getting that buddy and the triple in the middle of the game is way too fast. You can't low roll. It's just not possible, because even if you lose combats, you just get the triple in the middle of the game. You're going to have a 90% top 5 rating or rate if you play this well. Change from 4 to 5 this patch? Oh, you're talking about that nerf. Gotcha. I thought we were talking about the change to the buddy. No, probably not. It's just like a change that they wanted to push a bunch of the impactful tavern tier buddies up a level. But you can make an argument. I mean, I think it's a pretty good argument, what you're saying there. That part of it was just ETC. The ETC overperforming because there was access to cheap, easy buddies from a lot of other people. And Ticketus is one of them that is super, super good for that. So like when you're on 4, getting Ticketus buddy, especially at turn 8 and later, is nasty. So you don't really have to leave Tavern 4. You can just play ETC on 4. Do I think it's a consideration? Sure. Do I think it was the primary reason? Probably not. They probably just said, okay, well, we're going to take most of the impactful buddies, the ones that are at least playing decently well, like Ticketus's averages in the range of tier 3, tier 2. Didn't seem like a prime target for me, or to me, to be nerfed. But when they nerfed and changed like 40 of the buddies, Ticketus got swept into the group of highly impactful buddies and got pulled up a level. Preemptively nerfing it because it would be busted in its current form. Like, Ticketus would probably be a top 10 hero if they didn't move this from 4 to 5 right now. That sounds proactive, so it can't possibly be the reason. Blizzard being proactive, nerfing something that they think is going to be an outlier? Or maybe I'm underestimating it. Definitely a possibility. Tempo, attack, or 2 bananas. Oh boy, not economy, and not economy. Let's go. Let's go, dude. We're strong enough to win now. Because we could easily argue Corpse Refiner Mug or Corpse Refiner Harvest Golem. If we think we're strong now, the good stuff is a little bit of attack as we buy a couple minions. Can the bananas be big bananas? Yes. Remember when Midas Storm was the strongest? Yeah, well, a 5/5 buff would be pretty crazy. Big banana. Big banana. As my most permanent minion. See if we can get our proc. 1 in 3 chance. He's actually pretty small. Expected him to be a little bigger than that, but he went to 3 right at the end. Could have held the bananas to try to get the gold proc here. If we saw him go to 3. Wasn't really paying attention to it. I see. See. Good turn to fight Ticketus, right? Unless this is the discovery turn. Hard to tell. Yeah, it was. It was the discovery turn. And he has his buddy. So he got 2 extra 2 stars this turn. Not a good turn to fight. Fight Gale Wing. Oh, well, I'm not picking up Mug over gold here if we're going to go to 4 next turn. It's not like we care about our buddy early. We're not going to sell the buddy until it gets to turn 8, because we're not going to take an early spell. Well, if you get to turn 8, then you get a Discover turn 12 spell. Significantly more impactful than turn 8 spells. So yeah, sure, we can push the buddy button early. Take the minion as a 6/6 and put it on the board. That way, at least like you have the 6/6, but you're not going to sell it until after that point. So we probably just go to 4 next turn. Getting this buddy discounted isn't overly impactful. I'll buy a banana. How much do they cost? Like $7? How much could it cost? Exactly. There's always money in the banana stand. I will say this, though. Ticketus can be very fun. Even if he's not great. Fun level for the hero is high. And that's good. Good design. Let's just, you know, kill a couple things. That'd be nice. Yeah, sure. Like 2 out of 3. Nice, 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 nice. Small L. Galewing here getting the Discover and staying on 2 and getting 2 extra 2 stars puts him above our power level. Which is pretty annoying, because there should be very few people in the game on that turn that are stronger than this board. And then Tig turn for Eudora. Lovely. Lovely. Please stop. Please stop, video game. Maybe he's taking a 6. I can cope. I can seethe. Maybe he's taking a 6, bro. He's at 29 health. You can delay it. Here's some money. Go watch yourself a Star War. Indeed. Oh, he hasn't pushed the button yet. Crazier shit's happened. He did go 2 on 2, so maybe he delayed it. Maybe he pushed the button this turn. He won't do it, Copium? He may have done it before we cursored on him. Like, we had a pretty long combat, right? He could have just done it at the beginning of the turn. Pushed the level up button to 4 the previous turn. Like, his leveling curve is indicative of him not doing it this turn. Like, he went to 1, or he leveled to 2 on 2. He went to 3 on 4, so he pushed the button on turn 3, turn 4, leveled to 4 on 5, so he couldn't push the button. So he pushed it on 1 or 5, one of those two, and then again this turn. Where dog? Dog, why move? Apparently she doesn't want to be near you guys. That's all. Oh, with that leveling curve, we also could consider reordering. I don't really want to reorder because, like, he has 4 stars. Losing is kind of annoying, and we only can get 1 proc anyway. Actually, we can get 2 procs, can't we? Like, wait, 2 procs. Just do it. Just do it. Ooh. Actually, easy combat. Yeah, he hadn't dug yet. We actually could kind of decode that from what he had on the board. I don't really value the gambler much. That's a lot of demon synergy. These are garbage. What tavern tier am I on? Amusingly, the gambler would be really good right now. The problem with the gambler is that we have to sell a minion off the board to take it back. And while I can do that, I got to break a pair, or I got to break a premium minion in the process of doing so. And I hate that concept. You ever put the corpse refiner in front of the rip snarl? Greed for gold. I really want to go up and take a 6 star next turn. Plus we have the Ticketus buddy. Over, try finding good cards. I'll do so. Thank you. Put dog on camera. Gotcha. She likes to move. Dear dog. Actually, both dogs. The other one is just the black hole in the background. Overeating friend of a friend would be a healthy card if it changed the same way they did for Ticketus buddy with Battlecry when you sell this. No, not really. Do I think it would be more balanced? Sure. Do I think that the effect is healthy for the game? Probably not. Oh, look. Eliza turned 7. We can totally deal with that. totally something we can deal with. Eliza Scallywag as well, just for good measure. At least we got the 6-star off the board. At least we got the gold. I mean, we're going to take close to 15 pretty much every round, no matter what here. Aren't you using Firestone like RDU in your stream so you can see the details on the card? You can see the details on the card right now. But it's not Firestone. Double battle cries seems bad. Gold a turn, it seems slow. Attack seems terrible. Okay. Let's go. All right, info here first. Make random minion golden. Give minion divine shield. Replay minion, give it 2/2. All right. Okay. Let's get info. Greta. Velbat Athissa. Man, if I could survive and play Greta. BOP. All right, random minion golden. It's not bad. Just want to roll. I want to push the roll button. I just want to get the proc for the Elise. Elise, he says. The Elise. All right. Went slightly too late. Boo, boomered. I guess we got our spike, right? But this is because of coin. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a 1/1 buff a turn. I think getting Hogger is a more consistent line in this game, considering we're already built toward pirates. Fireworks. Pass. Tony. Salty. Pass. This isn't Hogger. We're Hogger. Match. Dare Hogger. Half-Age. I guess we're going to do this, aren't we? These aren't cards. All right, couple arguments to be made here. We could not play Golden Hogger here to not take the 1 gold. And instead play the Golden Rip Snarl to be stronger for the turn. Pretty good merit to that. I don't really care about the Elise anymore. I'm just going to put the Gold Grubber on the board. You can make a Golden Gold Grubber, you know? Like, it's a lot of stats, too. It's another way to do it. We can't die. I mean, not in 1 turn, but, like, there's no guarantee we get another Hogger next turn, either. All right. I think it's better for the Rip Snarl. Rip Snarl stats right now are pretty damn good. Going first, nice. Pog. I like going first. Going first, good. You know, less good, but whatever. Guess we'll just take the coin flip L. Make this game interesting. Why freeze? Don't you need a second Hogger to pop off? I mean, we're still taking our... It's not that we can't pop off. It's still a buff that's going to be like a 7/7 or an 8/8 on the first board, right? Like, I'm going to take that. Is it nice to get Hogger? Absolutely. Is this a card I still take, though? Absolutely. Cute. Just because we aren't infinite yet doesn't mean we don't play it. Magma lock, cute, but we're not infinite, and we're dead, actually. I don't like it. I don't like being dead. Can we not be dead? Pretty please? So Rip Snarl is the highest tempo we can play on the board. Can't play 6 minions against an elemental board. Okay, maybe Barov just concedes. 3 triples dealing 15 here. Too bad we lost that coin flip last turn. Had a couple unfortunate games to start the day. This is our problem with Ticketus, though. You're just so weak in the early portion of the game. You just can't play in this meta. The game is too fast for this hero. Did we get a little bit of value off our buddy plus hero power? Yeah, but like it's just not competitive. It's so weak compared to like real heroes that you can't play the game to actually damage control in any way. And sure, you can win 15% of lobbies. Your hero power is good for winning games. It just doesn't get you there. Sag, solo 8th. First solo 8th of this entire patch, pretty much. But this is why we don't pick Ticketus. The hero is not competitively viable. It is just a fun hero. Not a good start to a day. Down 350 in 4 games. Pretty bad start. Some would say. That's like 6 firsts in a row to make it up. At least you lost against a worthy opponent. I mean, like, games aren't fair, man. They're just not fair right now. Our line there was good. We had to not take a 50-50 loss, and obviously we have an out for APM on hitting 1 more card, and then we just win the lobby if we survive even a basic, like, 1 turn past that point. But we missed on our hero power on turn 4, we missed on our hero power on turn 8, and then we proceeded to get a bullshit spell from turn 12. And while we did have an out, it's just straight death. That's how I play these days. I feel you, Bover. I mean, it's just not the right way to play. Like, we probably should have picked Daryl that game. We probably should have just straight tempoed it. Take our 4th, that's a pretty much guaranteed 4th, and go next. That if you want to climb right now, identifying games that are bait that you just need to play for damage control versus games that you can play for actually going for first is a major deal. And Ticketus is almost always bait. Fun, but bait. Demon, Dragon, Elemental, Quillbore, and Undead. I like Gelwing. I like the new Gelwing. He seems very interesting. I don't think he's great, but he's interesting. Zeph is good when 5 stars are good. Demon, Dragon, Elemental, Quillbore, Undead. We got Agam, we got Nomi, and we have Cyborg Drake. That are playable cards. Terran, a noob is something, but that's about it. No beasts in lobby. Consistency of Terran's trash. Terran is cool. Gotta have the right tribes. This game don't have them. Okay. Auto pick the Westfall to start the game. We're just rushing down Buddy. This is a incredibly consistent way of getting to Buddy. Just getting a 3/6 as your opening minion. Now the question becomes, do we level or not? I think we let it go on the pair. We aren't going to go 3-on-3 ever. We just want to get the Discover after the Buddy. Preferably on 3 if we can. I love that it changes the Galewing over time. Me too. He's definitely a more interesting hero now. He's worse than he was before. But Galewing's always been a consistent top tier hero. We shouldn't be upset that he's worse. Okay, we can level it 2. Only one economy minion in on Tavern 1. We don't want to stay down for that. So we probably should make an argument for Iron Forge here. We buy one good minion next turn, then we level buy a minion. Preferably we get an economy unit in the shop. If we keep winning, then we get our buddy. If we can win all 3 rounds, which is a pipe dream, but we get this win for sure, then we can get our buddy on the 7 gold turn on Tavern 3. Did you turn 1 flight path so you can get the buddy before the flight path procs? Combination of that and the fact that you're just getting gold discount and tempo early. We're never going 3-on-3 in this meta. It just doesn't make much sense. That you lose too many early rounds, that you lose the economy on the buddy. The golden buddy in the middle of the game is your power spike turn. Oh. I like these cards. These cards cool. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Good start to a game. We got the economy. That was the big thing there, right? Was we hit economy. And then on top of that, we get Skyfin. No Murlocs, but Dragons and Quilboar are still in. So like they are very, very, very doable to play into Skyfins. You don't have to do it like full steer, double Skyfin. That's our composition. But just a good card in the middle of the game. And then a Battle Cry, which is effectively a 6/6 in the shop, is pretty good. Yo, Baby Mish, with the Prime sub, the 3 months, and then the 5 gifted subs as well. Baby Mish, as always, far, 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 far too kind, dude. But thank you for the love. Hope you're having a great day. Yo, did I get the other people? I don't think I got the other people. Let's make sure I get everybody that happened today. The person that I timed out, thank you, Mega Mindus, for the sub once again. BH Diva, Youngie, Swawagoon with the tier 1 sub. Riska, thank you for the 11 months. Can't even pronounce the names of the people subbing. SMH my head, Bofer. Learn names, bro. Alright, so level, discover 2 5s. Is that ever the line? Maybe. With the opener that we got. Otherwise, we discover 2 4s. Either way is fine. If we win the round here, let's say it's possible we win the round, then we can get the buddy for 1, and we can double buy from the first 3 start board. Good start. Then we level. We sell buy. Then we discover 2 4s and go straight to 5. Fine leveling curve, right? Good power curve for Galewing. The alternative is that we win this round, we get a bad shop next turn, and we just choose to tank the next 2 turns and get 2 discovers of 5s. Guess we're not winning this round. RIP. Just Hook Tusk being Hook Tusk. This is why we talk about Hook Tusk being a good hero in this meta. It's not because the buddy's good. It's because Hook Tusk is good. Hook Tusk is good here. His hero power is one of the best hero powers in the game. The buddy? I think old buddy's better than new buddy Hook Tusk, personally. All that being said, it is nice to see Hook Tusk succeed. Now, Hook Tusk is actually really strong because of the hero power. Hero power is nasty. All right. So we don't have to push the button this turn. We should win the round if he goes to 3 like a normal player. We easily can take this too. The gold can be useful. It's a 4/4 instead of a 2/2. 4/4 and as well as a 2/2. Because we need to be able to level and buy something next turn, so it's an extra minion on the board. So it's just going to be take this because we float the 2 gold. And we like you. You good. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Yo, what's good, happy? What's up, nice happy one? Nice, all the happy people in chat. Did you do turn 1 flight paths or the buddy before the flight path procs? Going back to that question. It's really setting up what are typical power curves for the game. When you can get your buddy, really it's just if you get a premium minion, like a minion that you keep on the board for the middle of the game on turn 1, like a non-economy minion, you're probably going to turn 1 hero power into Westfall. It gives you the ability to win rounds and still level, which then gives you your buddy at a reasonable time in the middle of the game. Now, it's not about the first buddy proc as much as getting the golden buddy, because our curve is good, our power is good, and then we get the golden buddy at a reasonable point in the mid game where we can discover in the 6 to give ourselves a shot in this game. I like pairs. Pairs good. This ain't bad either, but like good minion good. More at 11. How often is that demon seen as 1 free gold? Often. Oftentimes. If it's the beginning of the game and you don't have a full board, it's an auto pickup, right? Just any round, any chance that you tie or win a round that you would lose is going to make up for the 3 health by itself. On top of that, the 1 extra gold eases your leveling curve very, very heavily, or makes it smooths it out effectively. I mean, pretty much exclusively how it's seen. I mean, it's a combination of that and it's the last minion on a board right now. So right now it's the best time ever to buy this card outside of, you know, with Kathy on the board and all of those conditions. It's a no-brainer here. But in the later portions of the game, especially when you are low health and you're going to die on the next turn, whether you're going to die when you, let's say it this way. When you're in a position where you're going to die regardless of how much damage you take, picking up this card is nearly always correct as 1 extra gold. Like if you're below 10 health and it's turn 10 on, unless you're fighting somebody that's like notorious for having 1 stars or 2 stars on the board, you're probably taking the extra gold 3 times in the middle of the game when you see it to drop yourself to 1 health, because it's all really the same. You're going to die when you take damage anyway. You might as well have more resources. Like there's the very obvious positions like when, oh, I'm at 4 health. Yeah, I can pick it up for free because 1 health and 4 health are effectively the same number. Unless you lose to a person on Tavern 2 at that point in the game, it ain't happening. I think normal curve is still viable in buddy meta. Sure, most heroes normal curve. Like the lion's share of heroes do. Everything but the Thorncaller, naturally. The fact that we are even with a hero powering Togwaggle, a tavern tier below us, says all you need to know about this game. He's got his buddy and he's holding it though. So like he has used some resources on things that aren't efficient. Probably allows us to level. These things are ass. Don't share with lions. Okay, good advice. I don't think we really care about light spawn. Get 2 procs maybe. Could just hold recycling wraith. We can't afford anything on the board. We do want to go up though, because like, what can we do in this game? Not much other than level. I really don't care about this proc. If we get Nomi, it's still 1 proc by holding it in hand, instead of 2-ish average procs otherwise. It's actually really, really good. Only take like 5 damage against this ghost. Or against this guy leveling. Against this soon-to-be ghost, he calls him. All disrespect intended. Seven damage. Have a good evening and a lot of subs, Bo, for going to the bar to learn to express my opinions more politely. I'm not trying to coach you on how to live your life, dude. It's not my intent. I'm saying I just don't appreciate the sentiment. I ain't over here trying to make you live a different life. That's not at all my style of striving. Thank you for being reasonable. Yeah. Thank you for being a reasonable person. I won't hold it against you by any means. It was just like, it just does not sit well with me, those kind of comments, you know? Lightfang? Keck W? This was our 6. Our 6 isn't direction, it's Luther. It's Uther. I don't want Uther. I don't want any of these cards, actually. It's fucking Nomi, chat. It's so Nomi. It's always been. How did we not know that it was actually a Nomi game from the start? Wish I had one more gold. Gross. Overkill's so scary. He's on Tavern 3 still. So, like, it can't be an overkill on his, on the minion they dupes with Varden. So I'm just gonna greed it and try to milk as much as I can. Not bad. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Could have been not taking damage. We managed to find a way to take 8 damage here on a 4 to 6, though. I think Sherlock Holmes is tier 1 or 2. Yeah, in that range. Somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah, undead. I don't think I'm playing toward that. Trash. I know we have extra gold this turn. Ooh. Piece of candy. Battlemaster ain't terrible either. Ooh, gold. Keck, wait. Wait, you had elementals on the board. Those aren't elementals. Okay. See you, buddy. Hog. Time to go, brother. Much as I like you, that card ain't staying on the board. We're doing the thing, guys. We're doing it. Fuck it, we'll do it live. I like gold more than discovers. Golden stats are kind of silly, but maybe it's one more discover. Maybe it's a discover card. It's Nomi! Alright, see if we can make Nomi work in this meta. Good. Good, Nomi. Do Nomi things, Nomi. Oh, shit. Nothing like making Nomi work in a game where Nomi probably shouldn't work. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Exactly. Nomi just feels like it's so slow for this meta. Get him! Get him, Nomis! Oh, shit. Great damage, too. Down goes 1. Nah. 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 Yeah. Oh. Oh. It's our favorite card. We can't really afford anything else this turn. I think we're just going to roll first. Bank the reroll for next turn. Just put it on the board because it's a 27-27. That's our favorite card. Nomi ball combo. I love balls, dude. Balls are the best. So good, dude. Love the balls. Yeah, I know. Don't you, girl? Yes, a good dog. Lots of utility, sadly, no premium minions yet. Yeah, true. I mean, it's less of a problem when you're still winning rounds, but once we start losing, we're going to start complaining pretty quickly that we don't have any premium minions. We found a 4-1 Cyclone. It was one premium minion. Ball's premium by that definition. So is Recycling Wraith. In fact, like, these guys are super good early. We really need to get to Wildfires and Cyclones once we get the stats rolling. Once we get the ball rolling. Both of these balls, both of them, dude. I love both of these balls. Oh, yeah, breakpoints. Oh, good breakpoints. Molten Rock killing 2 Felbats and a taunt. Disgusting. Gross. Good. Yeah, but we're just incentivized to spike as quickly as possible, right? Games are fast. We say it every day. Down goes another. We're top 4. Ooh. Ooh, pair. All right, I'm going to do this first. Put you on the board. And then we'll get out of you. Unless we want to get out of this too. Opportunity to get triple. We're going to play 3 minions. I think we want to cycle this spot. So I can do this first before selling the ball. Then I probably end up with this on the board, so I'm going to sell the ball first. And then there's a chance we get on here. All right. So unless we aren't keeping this minion unless we hit 2 elementals in the next 2 boards. Look at that. It's a little more premium. Too bad. Didn't hit here. Big Nomi. Just make sure we don't sell off Nomi. Like we freeze on 1 gold remaining for a Molten Rock. Naturally. Wouldn't want to be selling the Nomi or anything. Wind Fury in the Cleave or Cleave in the Wind Fury? Both definitely debatable. Against Undead. Arthas Undead. TOP! Arthas in general is a little bit weak. Now that being said, when we played the Arthas board, remember what we were talking about. We are really good against 40-40 stat boards. And really bad against Death Rattle Beast. Hence the reason we instantly died, because we were facing only Death Rattle boards. What are we? We are the prime example of what Arthas boards are good against. Mama Bear, Rat Pack, Bird Buddy bullshit. You can't really beat. But you can beat big stats. Easily. Look at that. Look at them. Look how big they are. Look how many stats are. Star reality at the time. We are scissors this game, and there's the Rock. You don't want to fight the Rock, dude. He's huge. This is why we wanted gold more than we wanted a random 5-star. Magma Lock. I mean, it's still an elemental. It's a little hard to play at this point in the game, but at least you're good. Yeah, I think I'm letting that go. Okay. Keep Nomi one more turn. As much as I like the idea of not keeping Nomi, I think that with double Nomi in the position we're in this game, we're not incentivized to beat the shit out of this guy. We're just incentivized to win, get the ghost round, and then get our triples by the following turn. Nomi is still an additional triple. We're just going to view ourselves as alive for now. If we're not, we're not. But the upside of risking what is effectively the trade-off of a slightly bigger minion here, basically doubled stats on this minion, is that we're going to have 2 rounds, because this guy's going to die to this guy, right? We're going to have 2 rounds to be able to greed for triples. I think we freeze for it. Over making Arthas look strong, so view Arthas as a tier 1 hero in our hearts. Yeah, it's just rock, paper, scissors is the problem. He good when you can play against big stat boards, and he trash when you play against death rattle boards. And we fought only death rattle boards when we were doing the divine shield shit. Obviously, the undead is a slightly different version, but it wouldn't have changed anything, right? Like those bird buddy, mama bear, rat pack boards would also kill this board. They both have the same weakness. All right, at least we didn't lose. We greeted the Nomi an additional turn. Oh, never mind. Death rattle board? It can't really be a big stat board, right? If it won that round. Can I please have a triple? Pretty please? Got 3 rerolls here. I don't think we're taking vanilla minions at this point, because we actually do have to play for tempo here on this turn. Sadly, that means we can't really greed the Nomi any further. Probably done with Nomi too, but we'll keep the potential of a triple on the next board over the 1/1 buff to the new minion. And also sell the smaller of the 2, but you know, whatever, it's cool. It is what it is. Oh, we're dead, aren't we? We gotta be dead with that board. We gotta be dead. We kind of have to be. You see that board in front of you and you're like 100% dead. Bob's just goddamn troll over here. Danger! Red flags! Ah! 1 turn, 1 board off of being able to stabilize, and the game's just like, nah, death, brother, death. Embrace it. You will die. That was big enough stats. Oh, he had Zap. So he just killed it outright. Or killed Little Minion outright. Something there. Zap made a big difference somehow. Boo! This is why we say Nomi doesn't work in this meta. We just got obliterated by real boards. Nice Hook Tusk board. Where was your buddy? Oh, wait. Where was the buddy on that board, chat? Oh, shit, man. Just a red kind of day, apparently. Not even our high rolls are good. Lost 350 in quite literally 4 games. Impressive. Hooked us for hero powered or buddy, Keck W. Oh, we found out that the hero power doesn't work on the buddy. You don't get the gold. We did test that one for science. Used to be that the old buddy worked. Remember? You could use the hero power on it. It was still Discover 3 or Discover 4. But the new buddy doesn't give you the gold. Just mechanically is different, apparently. Great setup for Nomi and still a rip. Yeah, 2 boards hard counter us there. So, like, it's just the scaling of vanilla scaling, like what you can do outside of buddy meta, isn't competitive with what buddies are capable of doing. So, like, we had a golden brand game yesterday on Arena, and we just died instantly. We had 2 Nomis today, and we just got a 4th out of it. If you aren't doing things with your buddies, with that synergy, you're not competitively scaling. So you're better off just playing for immediate power and shoring up a top 4. We did get a top 4 out of it. But sadly, that's all it is. It's the worst meta I've ever played. I think the meta is fun, personally. It's just not very balanced. Individual games aren't balanced, but the game isn't about individual games. That's like arguing individual hands of poker give you the same ability to win. Like, no, you're going to have to fold, you know? There are some games you just have to play to your outs and you just like, whatever. And then you play hundreds and thousands of games over time and you get to whatever rating you should be at. I don't want to play any of these heroes. You can bluff in poker? Yeah, but like, that's such a cop-out answer. You can bluff in poker. Okay. Cool. But it still doesn't fix the problem. It is a portion of the game, but you still fold as a mechanic. Folding as a mechanic in Hearthstone is the equivalent of just playing for tempo and playing to your outs. Deathwing? If it was a good Death Rattle lobby. No beast, no undead, though, unfortunately. I don't really want to play toward just mechs. I think I'd rather just play Cariel. Nerfed Buddy on Cariel. Ew. Sketchy, sketchy. You can win in Hearthstone for being top 4, not in poker, though. I mean, you're now comparing an individual hand to a game in poker. They aren't one-to-one analogies here, bro. I wish we had a better analogy for that. If they were one-to-one analogies, that would be fine. But they aren't the same game. But sure. Of course you can bluff in Hearthstone. You can make trades like a secret is an explosive when it isn't, and you can make plays that look like you're setting up other plays. What's a secret, bro? Is that an Akazam thing? If you're betting real money in poker and you walk away in the green, that's winning, yeah? I mean, sure. Sure. We'll go with sure. We'll go with yeah. We're just Reform curve to 3 right now, right? This is fine for a pair at the beginning of the game. We don't need this. We could hold it in hand, but I'd rather just get another decent minion. We can get a pup bot. We can get ourselves gold in Swabby or Elemental. Those are probably the 3 best hits. This is like the 4th best, so we're not going to freeze for it. And the triple is freezable. We didn't even really consider that. Think of that one poker championship where the guy didn't look at his cards, called every round, and won as other players got more tilted? Sure. 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 Dumb luck can guide you. Probably not the optimal play. I think we'll roll instead of taking Tavern Tipper on the first board. Yeah, dumb luck's also an option. He went all in every round. I mean, that's kind of a much more reasonable approach, right? Because instead of it being giving your opponent the ability to reevaluate their situation multiple times over the course of the middle of the game, they just get to make a call based upon your opening hand. And even if you give yourself a 60-40 edge or whatever with an opening hand, it's still just a 60-40. That you could very well just end up with a couple slightly uneven coin flips going tails, tails, and lose the tournament. If you call every round, that's statistically a way worse option, because you give your opponent a lot of ways of counterplaying it. You have to make the call one way or another, yes or no, on the all-in turn. Go. Good little guys. All right, well, I'm going with greed. Yeah, all greed here. Howdy, y'all. Howdy, dude. Was good. Just meaning it's not hand by hand with poker. Going green is sort of like top 4ing. Yeah. Like, I agree with you. I agree with your sentiment. But our analogies are all over the place. I'd rather you get buffed. Then next turn we're leveling, so this guy gets buffed anyway, because this goes to 4 at Tavern 3. so we can play it on the board. Yeah, sure, we could lose the stat here. If this buffs this. Hearthstone Buff saying well played, slow playing. We don't actually have lethal and the to bait concedes. What is this game mode that you guys are talking about? You got secrets that you can bluff like explosive trap. Explosive trap isn't any of the secrets. You're talking about emotes like well played. Which of these pictures is well played? This one? Yeah, that one looks like well. What is this game mode? Is it 2012 again? Heck, wait. Just get lucky. Just scam him, bro. I mean, a spin-off of Battlegrounds is basically an online Yu-Gi-Oh! Bofer. That's what we're referring to? Oh. Oh, shit, dude. You mean the Hearthstone MMO World of Warcraft? We could have used the gold from this elemental, for what it's worth. We could use the gold here to sell, play it on the board, or hero power first, I guess, then play it on the board, level, hero power again to get more stats, but I'd rather have the gold from this elemental for the future. Especially now that we have the triple. Aw, shit. So what are we doing? We triple into a 5 next turn? Demon Elemental, Mech, Pirate, and Quillbore. We like Nomi. We like Mechrol. We like Hogger. We probably like Agam too. Kind of awkward. Could just play on 3. Could hero power and take the triple. It is a viable option. Not a great one, but viable. I tried World of Hearthstone, but it was a little confusing. You couldn't read your cards. Yeah, the cards attack you too. It's kind of crazy. It's lawless out there. All right. Could be worse. Could be better. Could be better. Could be worse. Could be better. Hit right. Hit right. Nice. Good hits at the end. All right. So we're a little above the level of health that we should have at this point in the game. Gross. Guff turn. Turn 6 guffed. It's like we talked about turn 7 mutinous earlier. It's the round that you just can't win, and you always take like 15 on it. Now we could try to compete with it. Seems really expensive. We got guffed? I think we got guffed. I'm a little unhappy about it, but only so much you can do about getting guffed. Cyborg Drake's good. Gives us our direction. And it potentially could kill a minion or 2 minions at this point in the game. Maybe he got something really greedy and all of his minions are low attack and not mantids and we'll be happy. Yeah. Cope and seethe, dude. Cope and seethe. 3 minion board, turn 6. At least one of them's like really good though. Cyborg Drake's a good hit here. Didn't even name it when I was saying the other cards. But it's the same idea as Mechrol. It pulls us straight into Divine Shields with our buddy. No. Yes. We're going to want the Eliza dead at some point. You can pick whenever it is that you actually kill it. But make sure it's dead. Thank you. Just make sure the Eliza dies. You can let it live till the end. 7 damage from Guff is like fantastic. Thumbs up. Could not be happier about that matchup, to be honest. Couldn't be better. So we can play for Pup Bot. We probably want the buddy this turn. He's on Pup Bot. Overrated to buff the Divine Shield minion. It's fine, I got you, dude. It'll all be all right. It'll all work out. All right, we look for shields. Nothing new here. Yo, Robert with the 4 months, dude. What are we even here for? Having a good time, losing rating, you know, the typical weekend experience. What do you think about the Reborn Beast build with the Fell Stomper in this meta? Which lobbies does it work well in? Every game. It works well because it's immediate direction. Is it first place potential? Yeah, sometimes. If you get the right matchups. Really, it's the same conversation we have a lot. Playing the game fair with the cards that are available to you, without playing into your buddies, is not first place level in the majority of lobbies. It doesn't make it a bad line, because you just have to play with what's available most of the time. Fell Stomper is a really good card in this game. It gives you power quickly and allows you to stabilize when the high roller is obliterating the rest of the lobby. You speed up games. When other people are dead, you're happy, because other people dying means you get a better placement. Now, all that being said, it's worse now than it was prior to Buddy Meta, because of the whole beginning of that conversation. You aren't really doing something busted. You're doing something fair. I'll take it. Ties are good. Is Brand bad at hero at the moment? Or Brand bad as a unit or hero? Oh, as a hero. You even said. You even gave me the answer to my question. Interesting. Do we like fireworks? I don't think so. I think we just go straight for Divine Shields. Okay. I don't think we'd play Peggy. Shelled! That's a shelled! It's even a good shelled. Nah, dude. Nah. You're supposed to buff the Deflectobot. So we can level hero power next turn to give 3/1 to 4 minions, then all minions. And then we go look for Cyborg Drake, Meckrel. Cariel. It's a pretty linear game plan, but it's a good one. A lot of the heroes that are top 25 heroes are exactly like this. That you just get strong quickly. You get direction quickly with a very high certainty. And then you just tempo out the game. Are you going to get first out of it? 5% of the time. Are you going to get top 4 out of it? Yeah, like 80% of the time. Cariel Buddy. Yeah, Cariel Buddy basically is 2 extra attack through the middle portion of this game every time we push hero power. Are you full-time streaming yet? It should be about the end of May that I transition. I am not as of yet. Now, all that being said, full-time streaming in terms of 6 hours a day, 6 days a week? Yeah, it's pretty much all my free time right now. Full-time streaming is in, like, I'm not working a day job at all. No. Still using that time to, while I still have the opportunity to make some money, I'm going to keep making some money. Mutinous just decided I'd rather die than use my buddy early. Respect. Respect, bro. Don't figure out Grizzly has figured out how to play Mutinous yet. Maybe you just spit wrong multiple times, got really unlucky. I think you got to use it before you die. Respect. All right. Level hero or hero level power hero. Say it in the right order, Bofer, so you explain correctly. Hero power, when leveling, it changes your hero power because you go from 4 to 5, so it'll reset it and you can use it again. So I can push the button and get the stats. By leveling, we get the upgraded version of the hero power, which flips it back over, which means we can do it again. There you go. You said it in the right order that time. Prove to chat that you can speak. All 1 seeds gone before the Elite 8. What a year. Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure, for sure. I thought Alabama was actually gonna be a force. Seeing them play like 5 or 6 times this year. I watch a lot of SEC basketball. Tennessee and Alabama, I thought looked pretty decent coming in the tourney, and then we saw what happened. Rip. Brandon Mill had a rough tourney. Yeah. 7-1 this game. We go on, what are you saying for Kaboom Box build? It's possible we could pick it up. Prove to speak that you can chat. I'm just typing away. That's what that animation was. I think he means 7-1 as in meant the attack buff. Oh yeah. We're gonna want that at some point, but like it's a 5-star buddy. It takes forever to get to that point. Yeah. Ideally, we can use this pretty much the moment it's available to us, and we can still hero power in the same turn. Like we can get rid of Fairmont at this point. We don't really care that much about the triple. If we find ourselves a Meckrel or another Cyborg Drake, this is probably the first card that goes. Like, this is too many stats. We want a module, another Divine Shield. What's this buddy do? What are the options? We choose one option. You choose one of the 2 things. Somebody help him out in chat with the command for Curiel. So I don't have to, make you guys miss combat over here. Instead, that one person typing in chat will miss combat because they're typing instead. You take one for the team. Thank you, Cascade Hunter. There you go. That's what the buddy does. But yeah, you just choose one of the 2 things, and that adds it to your hero power for the rest of the turn. So like it's a 3-1 now, or 1-3, and each time we play more of them, it adds to those stats. I don't think we're going to 6. I think this game is actually going to tempo out. Unless somebody gets like APM Pirates. Which is really good for us. Grease boy. Yeah, I don't think so. As much as I'd like the scaling. Kind of pales in comparison to our hero power. Nah. Bro, Meckrel though. Meme comps. Leroy though? Yeah, Leroy can be good. We could taunt it up too. Taunted Leroy on this board can be pretty nasty. Like, they're both upgrades. Question is, how greedy do we get? I kind of want to just hero power buy next turn. But we have to sell a minion from the board. Which means if we're going to keep anything on this board, we're going to have to sell through a different slot. I'm not even sure it's good. I don't even think it's playable. Ugh. We only have one Deflecto, so like playing in the resets is kind of baity. But we really want to hero power next turn. So like we got to freeze it a whole extra turn. Feels kind of trash to me. 6 1-stars! No! Not a barrage of little 1/1s. Whatever will we do against them? Please, someone help me. Protect me from all the 1/1s. I had enough money to buy the mummy first before the buddy, maybe? But then you don't get the buddy. And like the attack bonus is better than the triple. What 6 are we really looking for? Like gold-wise, you freeze. You can't play like the minion through, then play this, then hero power. You don't have enough gold. I wish we did, but we don't. That just ain't the case. We're oftentimes going to get Leroy or bumpers into us. So, like, taunting this up isn't that bad here. We don't want any of this. Arguable. Not arguable. So our hero power is now 7-1 to the board. We really just want Cyborg Drake, Deflectobot, and Meckrel at this point in the game. And Module. Shields the 1-1 will break him? True. True. He had a bunch of little 1-1s. But over the course of the next, like, 3 turns, we just make a board that's effectively 50 attack Divine Shields. Baron for the Future Buster. Baron for the Exodia pivot. Totally doable. We've only found 3 Divine Shields in 11 turns this game. Remember, Pupbot is in this lobby. We could have had a Pupbot turn 1. It's an auto pick for Curiel. We can't seem to find a goddamn Pupbot in this game. Thoughts on Chrono leaving? Good for the game. Chrono is an unhealthy card that homogenizes late game boards. It can come back periodically to change up the game, but I don't think it's a healthy long-term stay. Gross. He's Exodia. Not really Exodia. He just has, like, you know, a lot of Kangors. You can just get Baron immediately, and we have a somewhat competitive board. Naturally, we choose not to do any of that and instead take 30 damage here. All right. At least we got the Baron. At least we don't die. Not being dead, good. Kind of like hard counter to us, right? We've dealt with that a lot today. That we pivot toward paper and people pivot toward scissors. We pivot toward rock, everyone else pivots toward paper. It is what it is. Only 3 real choices, rock, paper, or scissors. Sometimes you can get a lot of people that are happen to hit the right thing against you. Alright, we gonna need some, like, decent minions. Alright, do we ever make an argument for that? 6 stars, a playable card. Seems very chill, it's great. Yo, Coca Parakeet. Coca Parakeet. That's how you say it, Buffer. Good try. Thank you for the kind words, dude. Welcome on in. Those were totally the English words. Good job. Good English there, Bofer. I think we take it. Good effort was enough. Thanks. Good hustle. The Twitch equivalent of good hustle. Can play Reborns. For sure. Otherwise, we can just play Selfless here. Taunt. We just chilling, right? We don't need more help here. Can you make a tier list? Yeah, we can. It's pretty early in the meta after nerfs to really have a good amount of insight for it. So that's kind of the catch-22 of tier lists, right? People want them the day that new content is out because they want to use it, but you don't have enough information to know if you're right or wrong. You want it when it's relevant, but people don't know, and that's the reason why you want it. We want the information because we want to know the right answer, but the people that are providing information don't have the right answer. Ghouls, our only weakness. Ah, it was dodging. It was doing a good job. He is all in full send tempo, huh? It's a good damage control, considering that you don't have anything else. Just getting a decent placement out of nothing. All right, well, we can proceed to roll for the same damn cards that we've named all day. Boombox. Yeah, he may have gotten to it enough to beat us. So what? You're a 12? Guff's back to finish the job. He's been bullying you the whole game. True. 12 attack, 9 health. It's good. I think it's a 5 or 8 here too. So it's basically 20 damage and 12 damage. Takes 2 turns to be better than the Thorn Captain. I don't really have 2 turns to go for that. We'd much rather have a better minion. We could play the Jug as well through, or we can roll one more board. Still playable. All right, Captain. Thank you for your service. This is still better for the turn, right? It's not like we need to keep this on the board. Do you want to add another taunt? Probably not. 5/5 not worth it. My buddy! He did a great job. Buddy did great. Second position Ghoul. Trying to get the shield value. I see. Punished. Obliterated for your hubris. Your greed will be your downfall. Too bad he didn't die. Against mech boards, you don't typically try to lead a solo Divine Shield, especially a taunted one. Alright, this is still playable. We'd really, just like mini reallys later, really like a module. Because the value of this by itself is not going to be very high. Really, oh, the first pup bot! Hey, he came home! Really ridiculously good looking. Okay, how do you get 12 Calic Geese in a turn? Don't worry, dude. Tomorrow's YouTube video. Or apparently today on Reddit, because someone already posted it. It's coming. I think we're going to try to taunt it anyway. Don't worry, dude. It's coming. We just got to get lucky. Just get lucky, lol. It's always the easy solution. All right, you gopher. All right, keep your secrets. 25% chance not to die. Yeah, combination of, like, if you assume they lead with a big minion, but they either Leroy or they oftentimes bump with mid-range boards against you. So, like, getting this shield and this value, number one, yeah, sure, the Holy Mech will be nice to get tons of resets off of, but it also protects Micro Mummies, so this thing resets. So, like, it's a kind of a twofer there. That's good. Because it's not going to get value, period. But at least we get that reset now. And that's something. If it was a bigger mech roll, it's a different story on what we should do to get value from it. All right, not bad. Could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse. Get him! Get him, Cyborg Drake! I'll get the same board. We just got there 2 different ways. He got Leroy's and big deflectos, and we got wider Divine Shields. The BM Paul slap for the lethal. This is just Cariel. And now we get a die to the Exodia mech board. What can we do to tech against it? We can play our own Kaboom box. We could also potentially zap it. These things are not the cards we named. We could also just die like... Take it like a man. We're gonna die here. We're gonna die with glory. All right, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. We're gonna die with honor. We're gonna get blasted. That we are. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. We're not fixing this. Ain't gonna fix it. Any reason to ever choose health for the or over that for the buddy? Probably not. Outside of like maybe an absurd early game high roll where you probably would take attack on the first one almost always, but if by the second time you got to like Fellbats or something, there are places where health will be more relevant than attack. Like say you got Fellbats and you then got the golden buddy, or the second round of the buddy at the least, and you're facing a bunch of like undead boards or something, mech undead boards, that kind of shit, then out healthing them is better than getting more attack on big demons. Is there a place? Yeah. Is it likely? No. Oh my god, he's so big. He's so mean, chat. He's so mean. Snakes, nice. Clogs the board. Get like, I don't know. I don't know what fixes our problem. Nothing? Nothing fixes our problem? It's double golden Kaboom bot. That alone has got our board beat. Alright, fair enough. Well played. Die with honor. Pew, pew, pew. Low health glass cannon board versus Kaboom bot board. Wonder which wins. He even has an ice block. Ah, the classic Cariel second place. It's a good game. Dr. Kaboom's pretty good. Turns out it's like the best tempo minion in the mid game, and it makes a composition by itself. Does it win by itself? No, but it beats one type of board. Rock, paper, scissors, right? In that game, if you're facing a big stat board, that Exodia board just tickles it and it dies. If you're playing a big, you know, an undead or a mech type of board, then there's absolutely zero chance for them against all those explosions. Mechano Tank vibes, it's stronger in the mid game than Mechano Tank was. It's basically 4 proc Mechano Tank. So while Mechano Tank was a really, really, really good card for tempo, it always had the downside of low rolling and only getting 0 or 1 procs. Kaboom bot is basically 4 procs as its death rattle. And it's a 7-1 and you can play it early. So it affects like the opening part of the fight and not doing damage to minions that oftentimes it doesn't one-shot. Now, both of them are just absurdly good mid-game tempo units. Yo, what the fuck was the Kali move? Did you check the VOD for it? Ah, that was funny. Turns out there are a lot of ways of abusing the game right now. Playing fair, it just doesn't cut it. Are there can you break the game every game? No. So sometimes you've got to play with the tools that are available and accept the fact that you're going to lose. Like the Scabs probably had 3 to 4 extra turns worth of gold to play that game. Well, how did they get to the full Kaboom box combo? Either they got lucky and they got it really early, or just the extra gold that you had over the course of the game and the stability to level gave you the opportunity to get it. Was that like an Omega Nuts high roll? No. But like you still take some pretty crazy value. We haven't played Scab since the nerf. I think he's still perfectly fine. I'm eating poutine right now. Win this one for me? Poutine plus victory is delicious. Poutine. I can't even tell you what poutine is. It's where I live in the world. This is the cultural oasis or a cultural desert that is Ohio. It's gravy and fries. There you go. Got that. So like Bob Evans. Got it. Cool. Is it slang? Kind of sounds like it should be, doesn't it? Well, if he has a death rattle minion, he beats us either way. Kind of like the Tavern Tipper opener. With no economy. It's just like a no economy lobby. And I mean like no economy. We're probably going to have level 2 on 2. Gross. No beast, no elemental, no naga. Literally no economy on 1. All there is potentially getting sunbacon. And that's not even like economy. Tavern Skipper? Yeah, if we weren't scabs, I think it's Tavern Tipper. Push button. Neutral. We just gotta accept the fact that we gotta play the normal curve scabs this game with no economy in the lobby. It's my favorite meal. If you would have said biscuits and gravy or whatever, I would have been like, damn, I love biscuits and gravy. Give me that shit. I sent you a pic. Hopefully the food? We're sliding into DMs a little early today, aren't we? Oh, you know I don't have Discord up during stream, but I'll check it out afterwards. What are American biscuits? Probably hard, terrible things that you never want to eat. I don't know. I just assume the rest of the world has better stuff. Wait, are you for real? I guess I like it. Guff just forcing down Buddy quicker by getting Double Tavern Tipper. Our biscuits are like cookies. There you go. Hey, that's what the other people, the cultured people, are telling us. That's the answer. They're like cookies. Like that hero that goes 3-on-3 very often. All right, so we don't win round 2, which really sucks. We got to win both of the next 2 rounds. Because there's no way we can get our buddy on time. We got to get it the turn afterwards. And you're staying down. He's not hero powering. So he's just like buy, sell, buy. He's going 3. Should be no reason to hold. Might as well just deal damage to him. Can't think of any reason why we'd want to hold the minion. So we have the opportunity to triple sell to get a minion. Like, we could get our buddy this turn. We could just, like, flat out triple sell to get Finley buddy. So we could generate 2 copies of Warden. Is bait or no? What are other buddies that are OP in this lobby? Trash. Good. Kind of hard to justify, right? What's a Scab's nerf? His buddy's slower and less stats. It's a tier 4 buddy. It's still probably worth it. Sounds like the fun thing to do. Next turn is just super awkward. We just hero power, effectively. Because we lose the round in the process. So, like, if we're just going to hero power, then we might as well just play the cards available, buy a minion level, and have double buddy on the board. Also gets us to our golden one earlier. Goff! I don't know why I was evaluating this like it was Tess. Never mind, just get lucky. Because I'm dumb, guys. Sometimes I make dumb statements. Sometimes got the dumb. These are trash. This will be useful in the future. He's got the dumb. Look at me, I'm the guff now. Indeed. These are kind of trash minions early, but I'm not going to take this. He's got the dumb. Oh, now you get the guff early? Regretta? I mean, it's still 2/9, and it offers the upside of being usable with a lot of cards here in the upcoming turns. Like, I'm not complaining about that. We know he has a Micro Mummy, and we know he has Tavern Tippers. He leveled on Reform Curve. So, like, he'll have one more minion on the board. Some fourth minion. But this has got to connect to a Tavern Tipper. Good. Hit the only thing on the board with 0 impact. Right, fair enough. Good cleanup, though. $19 health, turn 5. My favorite. I see. This is a nice card. It's a lot of tempo for right now. These, on the other hand, not my favorite. Be nice if something could value trade. Anything that can live to allow things to die in the middle of the composition would be awesome. So awkward we don't have any taunts. Like, if this thing could get hit and die twice to buff these guys both 2/2. Or, you know, Greta. He has his buddy, too. Okay, couple stats. We can work with a couple stats. This did value trade, which was nice. So we get our double proc. Our boards are very similar. I'll take the tie. Feels good. Chat's still going on about biscuits. Chat's hungry. Chat out there getting hungry and shit. All right, his buddies. Oh. I don't even look at the other ones. Gimme. When Greta get good? Is Greta good yet? Make a 5/10. Oh yeah, that had a battle cry on it. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have buffed the Scallywag. Whoops. That was not intentional. I don't think we're taking this anyway, to be fair, but not worth the 2 gold. Potentially it can triple, but there's a ball. Could sell 2 to gold the ball. I think we'll worry about next turn. Because, like, we'll have 10 gold. We could probably get Golden Buddy and Golden Ball and sell it. He got Big Thing. He does have Big Thing. Nice. Actually, great hit. Oh. Randomly created another minion that generates a gold. Good for you. Enjoy your gold. He's on 5 already. At least we get him for 15, but he's going to be on 6 hero power in here very quickly. Dagwick Sticky Toe. Alright. Sounds good. So one of these cards is going to go. It's probably just the Colossus. As good as it is, it's not good unless we get it in gold. We could fight that guy next turn, though. We can't fight this guy next turn, and we're going to have Golden Buddy. Alright. Fuck it. The reason I'm doing it that way is because I know this minion's going on the board, right? If that minion's always going to be on the board, then I'm going to play it. Now the question becomes, do you want to sell something to hero power? Just scabs things? Just scabsy. Time to cycle the Sticky Toe. I mean, it's a 5/5 buff on the Thellwater. Probably better than a minion on his board. Nice. It's an abomination. Good hit. Good hit, good hit. He's back! Can't keep a good A-bomb down. Just doesn't really fit the space on the board right now. It's weak now and strong later, which just isn't important. Whoa, he got a golden general. What a piece of shit. Look at this high roll. This ain't even close. Go crazy with the tier 3, the 17 months, dude. Oh my God. Becky, look at her board. It is like so big. Oh, this is disgusting. Thanks, I hate it. What was this high roll, bro? What was this? That is the most disgusting Eudora high roll I've seen. He's 40 health. He's playing a different game. Yeah, we're not playing the same game as him. And unfortunately, we got another tempo here with no potential to really high roll this. This is gonna be scary. We gonna die. We're actually already dead. We just don't know it yet. And this is the Scabs nerf, in case you guys were wondering. Getting your buddy later makes him a lot weaker. He can't snowball. Plus we got, shit matchups and just like unreasonably high rolls against us. Yeah. Whatever. How do we be not dead is the question. How to be not dead. Dear Lord, we fucked. I love all my spells. Thank you for giving them to me so that I can be alive. Probably should pull this to the back. Knowing that he has the Bristleback Knight actually works out for us, but probably should have pulled that to the back. He leads with it very often. Still pretty close. Oh, not the value trade. Value trade number 2. Ah! I hate this game sometimes, man. Okay, makes sense now. Try and imagine how you get sausage in there, like blend it. Blend it doesn't mean that it sounds amazing. Okay, yeah, okay. Totally the conversation where I should have come in on that one. Beautiful. Oh, look, he got guffed. Nice, we got a ghost. Golden Fester Gut creation? Hog? Is the dream still alive? I'm not sure what the dream is, but it feels pretty dead. These cards are not good. We have far too much bullshit on the board. I feel like Bob's trolling me. Win good cards. Yes. Those were the ones we were looking for. All right, Dagwick. Carry us home. Find me a way back into this lobby. Go random bullshit. That's where we are. We're random bullshit comp. Dude, I love that classic emote. I recently changed from doing all text in chat for my stream interface to putting the emotes back on it. Because, like, you know, like you're looking at Twitch chat. And it makes me laugh every time people use that one. A few other ones. Just makes me smile. Reading just text the whole time gets pretty old. Plus, you inadvertently read things that should be taken as emotes, you know? Instead of it as text. Which makes it harder to stream. Classic. Oh yeah, for the horses. It's obviously for all of the head bobbing horses. Great buddies. He got poison on his and a putricide creation, and we got 2 7/7s. All right. We're not dead yet, but like, can be. He's got a reborn on this. We sure did make that look hard. Our 2 things were garbage and his was poison and a reborn minion. All right, baby Kodos, give me the direction. Let's see it. Just believe real hard. I don't think we care about any of that. Okay, I don't think I care about any of these cards. Like, why is this game this way? All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, it's time for you to go. Thanks for your contribution. Yep. All right, well, we're just going to put every last stat we can on the board and hope we live one more turn. I ain't going with very likely. Oh, look, Hogger. Hi. If only you could have shown up at some point relevant in this game. Selfless Hero? Reborn's better than that. Could be both. It's a bad read. Every last stat on the board and die. He bigger than us. That cheat. Nah. Nah. Our minions suck. Could have gotten decent things out of the future side creation, or reborned it, you know, and gotten 2 more minions out of it. We lost the coin flip there, too. To just get past this turn. Put every last bit of power, try to survive. What a red day. Yesterday we climbed, today we fall. But yeah, I think Scabs is pretty average right now. His average placement definitely suffers heavily from getting the buddy a turn late. If you try to force it on the same turn, even though we high rolled on it, like, you just are falling behind the tempo-oriented nature of the meta right now. It really was Scabs' runaway conditions were so easy to hit before that you reliably got them. Now it's that Scabs' runaway conditions are harder to get, and everybody else is optimized to play for tempo rather than play for first place. And if you don't hit immediately, which we didn't, right? We got Guff and then it was just a dead board. Then you're just going to hemorrhage out and die because you can't recover without being able to level and take advantage of your buddies. A golden buddy turn and that kind of stuff, which is delayed by an additional 2 turns with the moving of a tier 3 to a tier 4 buddy. I expect Scabs' health to go above 35 pretty soon. Yeah, I mean, Scabs is just balanced now. He's not bad. But you can definitely die. Like, you can easily die early on Scabs. Initial data is showing him about like a 4.3 average placement for Scabs now, and he was a 3.3 before the nerf. So like a full placement per game. He is a top 25 hero range, but like a playable, good hero, not a great hero. Nice. That sounds like balance. I don't like low rolling in that game, but like you can easily see the weakness of Scabs there. Did we get all buddies in the game that were bad buddies for us? Sure. Did we miss on the Guff buddy with completely terrible tavern? Sure. There's a lot of things that are wrong there that went wrong, but you should be able to low roll on a hero, right? You shouldn't just get your buddy and win the lobby. That's what it was before. Now it's like, you gotta get your buddy, you gotta get lucky, you gotta play toward a direction, you gotta scale or steal a bunch of things, get triples. There are a lot of places to miss or lose. What are these games? I mean, Ticketus was a meme comp, right? Or was Ticketus, right? We got obliterated by tempo early, even though we were at APM. And then Lich King was obviously a meme comp. That one was a throw. Just playing it for Lich King for lulz. But the other games we've played like every game here we've played completely legit, like the way we should play them, or at least our current interpretation of the meta. We just happen to have a lot of low rolls in the same day. Had a plus 400 game a couple days ago. We have a plus 400 day, I should say, and we have a minus 400 day to start today. Oh well, still up almost like 600 rating since Buddy Meta. So like, not panicking about it. I don't think anything's radically changed. We're just on the receiving end of bad RNG today. Plus 400 game sounds nice. Day, not game. You're always plus 400 in our hearts. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. All right. Yo, Influx, I don't think I got you before. Influx, thank you so much for the 2 months. The Puffiest with the 10 months. Trusting Pineapple with the 9 months. Robert with the 4 months. Dark Viper with the Prime sub. Baby Mish, once again, thank you for the gift subs and then the 3 months yourself. Riska as well. Swewagoon, Youngie, PH Diva. And then once again, Crazy, thank you for the tier 3. I see you out there being crazy and shit. You do realize there's nothing for tier 2 or tier 3 subs, right? That tier 2 or tier 3 sub out there, it's entirely there to support the person, the streamer. You don't even get an extra emote in this channel. There's absolutely zero reward. But thank you nonetheless. I give you 1 view right now at least. Yo, dude, appreciate the love nonetheless. Never want to make people feel pressured to do anything. People that are hanging around, people that make comments, people that just watch, to know that there's an audience that enjoys the content, you just make it a lot more fun than streaming to the void, right? Anybody and everybody contributes on that side. Elemental Murloc, Naga, Quilbor, Undead. Wag Toggle. Nah. I want to play ETC more. It's actually a decent lobby for ETC. We want 3-on-3 to be decent, and we need economy on Tavern 1. We really, 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 really need to hit an economy unit turn 1. I think he feels like, ETC right now feels like Togwaggle did last meta. You get an economy minion on turn 1, you're playing the game. If you get don't get an economy minion on turn 1, then you're playing from behind. And you go from like being a 4.0 average hero to a 5.0 average hero on that one instance of RNG. Streaming to the Void sounds like a band name. Yo, you want to start a band, bro? Streaming to the Void. It's actually just us in the garage playing music for Lee. Nice. Sounds fun. Queen Wagtoggle, have you ever had a hero power that's bad, boring, and doesn't win in the early rounds while having a buddy that sounds like 3 gold on average? You ever wanted all that? Then pick Queen Wagtoggle. I mean, the one big advantage Queen Wagtoggle has right now, if you want to make an argument for why you can play her, is she is stable in the mid game and gets a triple on turn 9. Is she good? Meh. Not really. But there is merit there. There is merit to play Wagtoggle over like 20 or 30 heroes. We're not going to play any of those bottom 20 or 30 heroes very often, just like we're not going to play Wagtoggle very often. But just stability in the beginning portion of the game so you get your buddy on time, and a 2-star buddy means that you'll get a triple in the middle of the game. You won't be dead before you get a triple. Not the same can be said for every hero. What are you biting at? I gotta check Lee real quick. Every time I turn my head, he stops biting at himself. What is it? You got a tick? Right here. This right here? He looks back like I'm not doing anything wrong. I swear. And then I go back to the game and I hear in the background as he bites at his leg again, over and over again. I swear I'm not doing anything. I swear. Turn around, look at him. He just stops and puts his head down. All right. We got to push the button next turn. Here comes instance number 2 of RNG. Good lobby. We got Chris. We got Alucard. We got Kayomi. We got Ozzy. Got a Pogo Sparky. Really meme comping right here. Playing Cthulhu, name Pogo. We got Oblivion. And Ollie Jack Burton. We got a lot of people in this game that are like high MMR players. It should be a good amount of points. Nice. 2 damage going 3 on 3. 3 damage going 3 on 3. KT, yeah, that's kind of the hope. If you don't get an economy minion turn 1, you got to freeze an economy minion as your level, which is okay. It ain't the end of the world. All right, Brand Buddy, KT Buddy, or Arthas. Arthas Undead, let's go. We're not Lich King, so we don't even have a hero power that does anything. It ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. It's an instant 8th. No, it's not an instant 8th. It's a 6-3 and a 4-11 on turn 4. We went 3 on 3 and we stabilized instantly. We dab. Dab at Chris. Yeah, if we were Lich King in this lobby, it's actually decent. Because, like, it's a good lobby for... it's not good, but Undead are in at least. Like, it's a decent lobby for Arthas. He said stabilized, lol. Okay, we were close to stabilizing. If everything wasn't 5 health right now, we stabilize. 1 turn stability going 3 on 3 doesn't happen, like, ever. But where's my cat buddy? No. Copy a minion's death rattle. Sounds awesome. Where are death rattles? Bros out here unironically taking Enhanso Medico 1-star on Tavern 3. It's such a good card for Cyclone. It's a 4/4 buff on a Divine Shield, because it's Wind Fury Divine Shield. There's no way we're passing on that. What do you think of Enhanso now? I think he's a top 5 hero. I thought Enhanso was busted the moment they changed him. We had a long conversation in patch review. Like, he's not a first place hero, but he is going to be a force in this game right now. I genuinely think he's a top 5 hero on average. He is just so consistent. We played him 4 times. They're all top 4s. We got him 1 first, 2 seconds, and a 4th. I believe is what we have distribution-wise. It's just so easy. You get the buddy for free in the middle of the game. You get a ridiculous amount of tempo, and then you just level up, and then you get the tripled buddy for free. Can't say I love the hits. We're getting bullied by people staying down tavern tiers. Alright, fine. It is what it is. Level sell hero power. Thank you, Enhanso, buddy. You did great. Yeah, it's not bad. Street Magician and Virus are both decent. So Virus is a duped copy of Mogul. So we could put like 9 attack on this. Or 9 attack here. Street Magician's just good though. It's about the same amount of power. It's 1 less gold. But it's the potential of Ice Block and something else mid-game. We can also just gold it with our buddy next turn if we don't get anything better. Especially if we win the round. And we just go full scam. I think we're just kind of in that position immediately. We missed, right? We went 3 on 3. We talked about the 2 buddies that we need to hit to be able to snowball the mid game. We missed on both of them. We go to 4. This buddy's okay. We could have gotten this as the first turn we were on 3-2, you know? Like, there are good cards that are out there. We're just kind of not getting them. Plus, we're also getting really, 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 really bullied right now. Hey, look, Ice Block. People being mean to us. We hit right. We actually got the tie. Wow, like this guy staying down tavern tier. This was above average board on the... That guy. Yeah, when we fought him. Oh, dear Lord. Making golden buddy here is so expensive. Killing me, Bob. You just fucking killing me, dude. Okay. Why are they all garbage every goddamn turn? This is another 4/4 buff. We can just go straight tempo. We're going to do that and what? Nothing? I mean, Chromie makes any sense. Could just sell it. Get golden Street Magician. Rage, it carries us through. I think we're just kind of scared. We already got Ice Block, so like this thing being golden doesn't matter as much. All right, well, that's what we're doing. No bird for the secrets? Yeah, it's not really that important. It's kind of memes. Is it good for memes? Yeah. Is it good for win rate? Nah. Good hit. Not bad either. Go right. Go one of these guys, and we get the tie. Oh, we still get the tie. Actually, we get the win. Baller. Remember, the secrets don't take into account on the combat. So, like, our odds are going to be wrong for the rest of the game. This whole street magician on the board. All right, one more time. Give me direction. No, says Bob. Bob said no. Match. Enhanso all day, dude. Just get only Enhanso. All right. Man, it's stats. There's stats. I'm gonna hero power, which means it's this minion or the next board. Okay. Fine. Fine. Pocket. We're in. I like how we still have the mogul on the board because everything else just sucks more than the mogul. Alright. Fuck it, we're in. You go to 5, you go to 5. No respect. And rightfully so. You're the best. Yo, dude, you're the best. You're funny and smart and good and you explain well. Doll, brother. Doll. No, you. Keanu moments. All right. Let's see these secrets. Competitive spirit, nice. Redemption's good though. Doesn't feel like a scam, does it? Feels like it's very hard for us to lose, considering we got one of 2 secrets and still won. Reason being is that, odds aren't taken into account. It's corgis. All right, we're coming back. We're bringing it home, chat. See another one. Yog, let's go. All right, fine, whatever. Yog it again. Apparently minions in the tavern just gonna be big. All right, well, at least we can buy things. Maybe we'll get triples. All right, there's a pair. That's kind of cool. Recycling Wraith. We get an 18/18 buff on any triples we find. We're basically like the world's worst Nomi board. That's kind of cool. I like being a bad Nomi. Is there some world we play Ground Shaker? Undead? Murlocs? I don't think so. Yeah, I like it better than the next board, but their next board sucks too, so like... Alright, well, the secrets don't go off. Not ideal. At least we get the good cleave to open. He has 2 more 13 attack minions. This guy's huge. Venom Strike and Auto Defense. Venom Strike gives us an out. Auto Defense is nice too. Makes it basically like, if this can dodge, it kills this. Dodge! Okay, well, we're doing a poor job of hitting the other minions. You guys had to hit not the Abomination, and then the Abomination can die to the snake. Feels Batman? No demons even in, bro. We can't do that. Yeah, that's about right. It might affect the turn. We pretty much just have to play toward triples. We got to play to live for 2 more turns. Preserve ice block as long as possible. What tavern tier are we on? Oh yeah, 4. Seems pretty bad. Nice buddy you got there. Keck L. Those are bad hits. Bad hits. We got lucky on the Venom Strike, though. Gave us an out. But you can see how that's not a 99.6 to lose, right? Like, you get 2 secrets out of a pool of 8. Or 9. 9? When Ice Block's out of the pool? 8 or 9 now, regardless. So, like, a 20 to 25% chance of getting a Venom Strike. And all you need is basically 2 attacks to dodge so Venom Strike is on the board. It's not a 0.4 to die. It's way closer to like a 3 or 4% to die. 5% to die, somewhere in that range. It's just not accounting for this. Oh yeah, totally beatable board. Same logic. It's doable. It requires this. I mean, it ain't even doable, is it? It need to be like Venom Strike and Splitting Image, or Venom Strike and Redemption. Have a chance here. Yeah, we could totally beat any of these boards that we faced this game. ETC bad, did get really bad. Yeah, ETC's not bad. ETC just has a very heavy RNG dependence of the opening boards, and we missed. Like, we're seeing the low roll ETC. If we can win 1 round, then we can take a top 4 and just go next. That's our goal in this game. But the game's not giving us an out. It's giving us bad minions on bad taverns and bad buddies. So, like, good luck. You can't miss on all of the above and think you have a chance. Okie dokie. OP. Can't miss on all of the above. ETC and Scabs are still good. Copium, they're fine. They're fine heroes, but they can low roll. That's the thing. Like, we can walk through 10 games played with both of the heroes in this meta. And that Scabs game will probably be one of the bottom 2 that we would have played. And this game will be the bottom 1. Like, we missed on every single hero power, and we were on 3 on turn 3, right? So, like, you just gotta get one of the eligible 5 cards out of the pool, like 15, sometime relevant. And if you miss, then you have to play for triples or something. And we're just sitting here like we did absolutely none of the above. Does that preserve a Divine Shield if the first attack is immune? Yes. Illidari makes this minion attacking the first time immune, which will not cost its Divine Shield. 100%. Whee! For all the people on Reddit that said, like, why not put the Divine Shield first? Then you can have 2 attacks that are immune. And then, like, all the people that were agreeing with it in the comments. This is for you. It doesn't work like that, you idiots. You're over here backseating like mad, saying, like, I can't believe you missed that so many times. Bro, we didn't miss it. It literally doesn't work that way. That's not how the mechanic works. It's just the first attack. But that's YouTube. YouTube, people will be so insistent about things that are just, like, wrong. So many times. Game is bad. Yeah, I mean, we preserved as best we could with a low roll. If you get a 5.5 on a low roll, and that's one of the worst results that we're going to get on that kind of hero. Yeah, sure, we got the ice block, which allowed us to live a little bit longer. No chance at ghost in that game. We really didn't have an opportunity to play anything into that game. But you can see one of the things that's getting us killed repeatedly today is that everybody we're fighting against is playing full tempo. Like, the meta has devolved very, very quickly, at least this Saturday set of lobbies. And we're seeing just like anybody and everybody is just playing tempo. There's a couple pop-off high rollers, but they're just like tempo heroes high rolling. You're not seeing the runaway conditions just popping off, doing things where people are greeting in the middle of the game anymore, which is making heroes that are like scabs and ETC a lot harder to play because you just lose the early game, right? If you miss on your own condition, you're just going to get kicked out of lobby immediately. Our only good game of the day, the two of them, were Galewing on low tavern tier and Carriel. And those were both just straight tempo games. Mutinous was as well, but Mutinous, okay, this is an anomaly. We died with that board in 4th place. We just had our rock to 3 people playing paper. You just kind of shrug when that happens. We're like, okay, cool. The average placement in this game is like a 2.5. And this was a meme comp, of course. But regardless, it's still a minus like 300 day on average from the lines that we've taken. Beast, Demon, Dragon, Pirate, and Undead. We can play Cthulhu. We can play for Finley and try to play something else. Rukan tempo is fine. It's not a great lobby for it. And obviously Jandis is playable. These are all just fine. Very reasonable. They remove some tempo heroes, the game would be more greedy and therefore more fun? No, people would just pick the most tempo heroes of the things offered to them. When the game incentivizes tempo and people get too greedy, then the counterplay is to play tempo. Right? Like, it's not going to change anything. Bad tempo heroes that they can remove and just leave other things that, by comparison to the other things that are chosen in the game, are the tempo heroes. Should we remove a bunch of the bad heroes? Absolutely. But it's not going to fix that problem. Not to mention, like, tempo fun, reasonable, decent. Not something I'm going to complain about. Tempo is part of the game. Played here today. I wonder how long you keep the buddy. I think I had it too long. Just depends entirely on the game. Completely dependent on the game. So do we like Rothhide Knoll or Risen Rider more? By picking Risen Rider, we haven't made our play yet. We can always just swap it. In case the game disconnects, we have a minion on the board. We also could unfreeze and just have only Rothhide Knoll if you wanted it. You could freeze hero power, swap it into your board, and this thing would roll away. Just for, little nuanced plays. But I think we want the Risen Rider. I'm not sure we stay down. One pirate gets a demon second board, uses the hero power on it. We likely don't win even if we stay down. Only really 2 good minions on Tavern 2, though. Hard start to a game for Jandis. These cards are not economy. Alright. Got to figure something else out. No Blood Gym, no economy, no Swabby. Obviously no Alley Cat. Obviously Blood Gyms aren't in the lobby. But point being, we don't have an advantage to start the game. And this is most of the time an unwinnable round. If they're going to stay down as Jiraxis and Hero Power. So we can't really fix that either. So we're going to go 2-on-2. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. 3-on-3 with a Swabby start. At least we win the round. I don't think we're ever going 3-on-3 with a Jandis start. It is a Swabby, right? Actually. Is it? He tied Zeph turn 1, who's rocking mixed minions. I stayed down. Which means he played a minion on the board. It's actually not a Swabby, right? Okay. Thinks I hate it. It's most likely a Scallywag. If he leveled 3 on 3 with ETC, and this is mixed minions, he would have been holding a minion the turn before. On turn 1 against the ETC for that to be Swabby. Otherwise, it's an empty board. Could have obviously checked on turn 1 what minions people had. Okay. So we could buy Wrathweaver, play Fellhound, swap Fellhound, play Fellhound again, and buy Ghoul of the Feast. We stabilize in 1 turn. Okie dokie. Can't say swapping Fellhound is something I see on Jandis very often. But it's basically buy the entire board for 6 gold or 6 health.